Hello everyone, welcome to 3D Screen Plays Pathfinder Episode 6!
Woo!
And it's a spooky stream. We have Meg representing. And she's smiling. Okay.
I'm spoopy.
Would everyone like to know the current kill count as of last session?
Fuck 0!
So, Cal has 3 kills. Marcena has 0 kills but has avoided 12 fights. Faye has 8 kills and has avoided 2. And Mandalorian has 3 kills.
Oh, nice. You guys are tied.
Blood on my...
How many people were on that ship?
We don't count the ones that are...
I can't believe I've avoided fighting 12 people. That's
Most of yours is scaring them off.
Oh, yeah.
And half of those came in session 0.
No, that doesn't count session 0. Session 0 is a
shit.
separate tally of 6. Alright. So, episode 5, Sidestepping Death and Talking to God. Faye and Cal awakened to the sound of Mandalorian retching. Marcena had not moved from the position she fell asleep in. They spoke to the cleric briefly, and Cal removed his arm before they head topside. The pirate ship was following roughly a mile behind and kept pace throughout the night. Many of the party's ship's cannons had been moved to the aft part of the ship in preparation for an attack, preparing for a boarding party. Faye was instructed in proper handshaking technique.
Again. Yes.
The duo attempted to gauge the age of the reef and thought it to be several thousand years. Faye told a sailor they didn't want to endanger themselves by waking Marcena up. Faye became friends with Very, the sailor. Cal prepared his spells, and Faye kept an eye on the pirate ship, noticing they were hanging fabric between the rigging. Cal came up to the top of the ship, explained how his arm worked to Faye and the troubles it occasionally had. Faye pointed out the fabric on the ship to Cal and noticed a glow from their own backpack. The glowing box from the cave was still unopened. Bay found an ion torch spindle and a war paint of the terrible visage. Bay attempted to use the torch as a life wheel, staring into the bright light for 10 minutes with nothing to show but eye pain.
Yeah.
Bay attempted to tell the captain about the crown, but was asked to talk later. The captain pointed out a steady red glow coming from the pirate ship through the curtain. Bay discussed ways to get onto the pirate ship, which included a dinghy, a cannon, or boarding. The duo learns the ship is carrying trade goods and is likely the target. The party's ship began to slow down for the pirate ship to catch up. As the ship drew closer, Cal cast mage armor on Bay and then enlarged person as the glow from the pirate ship grew in intensity. Cal cast spark to light the fabric ablaze. Several cannon shots were fired between ships. Bay knocked over and righted a cannon while Cal cast grease on the gangplank. Some of the pirates grabbed handfuls of the glowing red light, and others fired more cannons at the party's ship. Bay pulled the gangplank onto their ship with their foot and supported the cracking mast. Cal attempted to fire a cannon, blasting a crewmate's face with flame. The captain swung from the party's ship rigging and attempted to attack the pirate ship. After one of the pirates threw the glowing substance, missing the captain, the ocean bubbled and boiled. The throwing pirate appeared unharmed. The cleric healed the hurt crew member from Cal, but was unable to save one of their eyes. Bay attempted to leap from the pirate ship, but missed, catching onto the edge of the ship with a single claw, which began to snap as the quick was broken. The captain of the party ship swung down, grabbed Bay by the scruff, and tossed him onto the ship. Bay swooned a little. One of the pirates threw a hunk of glowing red liquid at Bay, who took bludgeoning damage and smelled like cooking chicken.
No.
The cleric was stabbed with a bayonet in the neck, and Bay was knocked unconscious as a pirate knocked that of glowing red liquid onto
The guy
him.
cannot catch a break. Like, seriously, people just aim straight here with
Right in the
him.
neck. The cleric brought Bay back to consciousness. The blinded shipmate fired the cannon at one of the pirates, knocking Cal off of the ship, and he became unconscious upon hitting the water. Bay became stuck to the ship as the red liquid hardened. Cal was rescued from the water by the captain.
And he swooned a little.
I was unconscious, so
I know.
The duo made it
I'm
back
just
to the
kidding.
ship.
Speaking of which, like, look at the map there. I'm still there.
The duo made it back to the ship and
The
took
big
some of the
blue blob was
solidified liquid that
actually-
trapped Bay, and Bay supported the mast and was gifted an expensive wheel of cheese from the cleric.
Ooh, jeez.
The captain shot a cannon at the pirate's mast, shattering it and severely reducing its speed. Bay fell asleep against their own mast. Cal ate breakfast, and Bay was carried to sleep in the party quarters. The captain notified Cal the ship was headed to the city of Divrinia in order to make necessary repairs before heading to Varenka. The captain was called upstairs. Cal checks on the rest of the party, cleaned out Mandelion's vomit bucket, and casted Detect Magic on Maricena, identifying an aura of major conjuration from her chest, but not the rest of her body. She was not wearing any jewelry. In their sleep, Bay heard an individual calling for help, faintly crying out, stating they were trapped. The tonalities were familiar, but the cadence was not. The sound appeared to be close and sounded obscured by glass. Bay woke up and inquired who was trapped. The duo spoke about the trapped individual and the magic attached to Maricena's chest before being interrupted by the captain, who stated the pirate captain wished to speak with Bay. Bay spoke to the pirate captain Pyrrhus, who wished to parley. They asked about the nature of Bay. Cal cast Detect Magic and noted a lot of magic on the pirate ship. Cal translated for Bay to Pyrrhus, who insulted Bay. Bay transformed into their feathered and clawed
I'm going to
form.
translate. I literally answer questions.
Cal answered Pyrrhus's questions about the ship's intentions before she waved the ship away and diverted course. The captain told them how Pyrrhus had gone undefeated and was incredibly formidable. Cal stated he's not much for gods, but Bay may make him a believer, which excited Bay, who then spent an hour telling the captain of the crown, the mysterious voice, and Maricena. The captain stated he would have the cleric Harold, take a look, and they would get her treated if necessary when they reached port. Bay went below deck to speak to the captured new pirate captain. His wound was infected, so Bay used a potion on him while inquiring if he was screaming. The pirate said no. Bay also learned the father of the pirate was Samsarin and never met them. They were born in Corcus Lake and were 31 years old. They believe they will be sentenced to death upon reaching land and have nothing left to lose. Bay proselytizes the crown and leaves the pirate captain with paper before leaving the brig. Bay made it back to the room and examined Cal's arm, touched it, and examined the leaves, notches, and runes upon it. Bay wrote in their journal and sent up a prayer to the crown. Suddenly, a multitude of voices, heard only by Bay, told them they were not destined to die today, would be protected, and wished Bay was a cleric. They told Bay they could feel Bay telling people about them and gave Bay the ability to ask a single question. Bay asked how to help Maricena and were told she was more lost than they could imagine, to stay with her, provide her guidance, and were special to her in a way the crown could not describe. They gave Bay the honorifics of Ancient Child and Feathered One and told them to stay safe. Cal woke up to the sound of Bay's excitement. Bay told Cal of their interaction with the God and all they learned, as well as expanding on how human and Samsaran babies are traded between Ellis and Tyre and Corvus Lake.
Yeah, you have a problem with this.
Bay was unable to wake Maracena, and Mandalion asked to hear about the crown in the morning. Cal worked on his arm, and Bay created an incredible rendition of the dazzling reef in their journal before hearing Dolores panicking below deck. Bay went downstairs and comforted Dolores before bailing out the water that had collected. Bay fed her a fortune cookie and got 2 strange fortunes before telling Dolores about their whole day in Druidic.
I have a lot of fortune cookies.
Bay discussed lying with Cal and when it was acceptable, as well as debating the needs of the individual versus the needs of the many. The duo heard harp music play and headed downstairs to check on Maracena, who was not present. After following the sound, they found it emanating from the captain's quarters. Cal knocked, learned the captain had requested Maracena play, and seemed well when he checked on her. The duo talked for a bit, enjoyed the stars, and then went to bed. There was movement in the room after bed, and Bay told them if they are friends to go to bed, and if they are not, Bay would eviscerate them.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I used those words too.
I think I did a direct quote.
Yeah, that you did. You used those specific words.
I was like, I either said eviscerate or said your insides will be on your outsides.
How
You said eviscerate.
confident do you feel doing your accent with those fangs in?
I tried it earlier. It's
not bad.
even cuter.
Not bad. I bet it's adorable.
I bet it's super adorable.
Because it's got a little bit of a lisp now.
So
I mean,
everyone,
you sound
please roll a d20, and I need you, Mandalion, to roll a percentile die as well. Okay.
What's this spelled?
Don't worry, a natural one will not kill
I
you.
would prefer to be told me.
Sorry, I
What's that
just realized.
percentile
Okay.
with this one?
The d10 and the double.
D10. Which one's the D10?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 39.
Who got about 15?
16.
18.
Alright, so Cal, you wake up first. It is about 6 in the morning. The sun is shining brightly through the portholes. You have the curtains up between each of your sleeping places. There is snoring that is heard from Bay, who finally fell asleep after a lot of excitement about their god. There's no vomiting heard from Mandalion.
What a choice.
Sorry.
That's an
It's so
improvement, I suppose.
controversial yet so brave.
That's an improvement, I suppose.
No, I don't actually.
So yeah, I'll get up.
Okay.
And I'll start prepping spells.
Alright. So during that time, you wake up. You finally fell asleep after a lot of excitement about their god.
I go over to Mandalion.
Alright, so you open the curtain. Mandalion has color back in their face. The vomit bucket is only a little full.
Hey! It's morning!
Roll a d20 for me.
9.
Mandalion doesn't wake up, but does shift.
Mandalion!
You now wake up.
Okay, what? Hello, good morning.
It's morning!
Yeah, hi, good morning. Am I alive?
Roll like
But as well of course you are alive!
Phew, sorry, the last whatever amount of time, it's just been a little rough. But I'm better now. No more eggs.
Okay, but you told me that I could talk to you about the crown, so
Yes,
go.
please. Tell me all about the crown. I want to hear everything.
Okay, so
You wake up to this.
okay, so he's like, we have to talk because this is crazy because he talked to me yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
He talked to me, but like to me. It wasn't like he was sending nothing. He was talking to me.
Wow.
It was. You're saying wow like you don't believe.
No, I do believe. I'm saying
Okay.
wow, like that's amazing.
It was Molly. I need to tell you this too because it's really important and kind of about you.
Oh, well, if it's about me,
That's what I thought. Okay, so when I talked to the clown. Oh my god, you guys, he's so cool. He's
you
so
got your tongue in your sleep or something. You sound a little different than usual.
No, this is what I always sound like.
Adorable. Continue.
Thank you. Okay, So, I talked to him yesterday, and like he
Wait, you talked to the crowd.
I talked to him. I didn't think I was going to talk to him. I just was saying thank you for like not killing me because the pirates were fighting as things got bad. But so I said,
Wait, what? Pirates? Bad? What?
oh, you remember the pirates that were following us?
Oh, right. Those
They caught
pirates.
us, and and we fought them. Not you guys,
When did that happen?
but me and yesterday. I literally just said that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But me and Cal fought them, okay? And so, like, but, okay. Oh, so it wasn't very good. So when I was going to take a nap because I was in a lot of pain, I was starting to write in my journal, and then I decided I would talk to the crown and say, like, thank you for not letting me die, because even though it wouldn't have been that big a deal, you know, it really wouldn't have been anything. It would have been annoying, and then I would have left you guys here alone, and I don't know
Then
if
you
I
would
like
have
that.
had to find yourself again.
Well, and then I'd have to find you again to make sure that you weren't alone, and that would be a problem. And so, I said
What do
thank
you
you.
mean by that?
Oh, because like you guys are traveling and doing things, and that is, and that is sugar. Sorry, that was a genuine reaction. Anyway, I have a lot of sugar. I
Would
love
you rather have M&M's?
I literally love
Yeah.
nothing more than sugar. Sugar is my favorite thing. So,
Crown.
I like
so
sugar and
I
a
told him
What
like
did the
thank
crown
you.
say?
And so he. It would have been annoying, and then he told me that I was special.
Of course you're special, baby.
But no, I'm not. Just another.
Yes, you
but I guess I am. No, wait,
Can
I
you
guess I
believe
am.
this one?
Anyway, but I was talking to him, and he told me that he told me a lot of things.
Well, clearly you are special if the crown is talking to you specifically.
He called me the feathered one, and the ancient child. That
wow.
was really cool.
So
But
what did he say? Did he have any messages?
he said that I should stick with Molly, and that I get to help her. I don't know what I'm helping you with, but I get to help you, and that I should stick with you, and yeah.
Did he tell you why?
No, I just asked. He said I could have one question, and I said, how do I help you? And he said to
Why
to
did
stay
you
with
ask
you.
to help me?
Because something seems wrong, and you keep trying to get home in a way that seems like something is wrong at your home, and so it seemed like it was bad, and so I wanted to make sure that it wasn't bad.
I will not lie, this is the most anxiety that I've felt about not being in my kingdom, but I have very trustworthy people at the helm who are taking care of everything. It's just, I need to make sure things are okay. I don't even know how long I've been gone.
How do you not know?
Well, when I came to in, what was that continent called? Yes, when I came to an Omia, I was lost in the mountains for about 3 months, Packrat and I, and that's an awfully long time to be gone, isn't it?
Is it?
Perhaps.
Oh,
Maybe not for you.
maybe I've been gone too long. But I don't get to go back yet. I cannot go back yet. But that's a different story. But also because you have this thing in your chest, really wears, by the way.
A thing in my chest.
Yeah.
What thing in my chest?
Do you not know?
I don't see a thing in my chest.
No, neither did I. But Cal apparently he cast detect magic or something like that. Like he can find magic, and then he said that there was a big ball of something in you.
What?
Do I feel anything?
Well, not necessarily large, but powerful, certainly.
Just make a
What is
make a
it?
survival check.
Survival?
Yeah, because it's the heal checks.
Okay. 17 plus 1, 18.
The protrusion, but you think it's your sternum.
I think that's just a part of the anatomy here. This anatomy.
See, okay, then you say things like this anatomy, and it makes me think that you're like me and have different faces.
You could say that.
And then he said that there was like a... Okay, so I'm not going to make you tell me, because that seems like something only friends would tell, and...
Moving right along. I'm not entirely sure why everyone is so concerned.
Okay, but it just didn't seem like a good thing, and especially if you don't know it was there. So I thought, I asked.
I appreciate you bringing that to my attention, but I feel just fine. I feel great, in fact.
Okay, but I'm still going to stick with you because he told me to. And I like you.
I like you as well.
Aww.
Anyway, what else did I miss?
Okay, so we fought the pirates, and I helped, Dolores, because there was, like, water in the ship, and she did not like it, so I got rid of the water, and then I like, fed her and, like, took care of her, and then, I talked to the pirate captain, both of them. Yeah.
There's two of them.
Yeah, so one from the one we fought yesterday, and the one that's in the cell.
Oh, you mean from the pirate ships we fought, not our ship.
No, he's not a pirate. He got really mad when I asked that question.
Anyway, good
Okay.
to know. I won't ask him that then.
Because he looked really cool. So I said, are you a pirate? I don't actually
I guess
remember
I
if
don't
that
know
was
the
this ship or the other ship. But my memories run together, so maybe I was wrong. But I asked somebody if they were a pirate, and they were very mad about that. Anyway, so, I talked to both pirate captains, and, like, the one from the other ship, she was mean, and I'm going to kill her. And then the one from
Wait,
this
she's
ship...
still alive.
Yeah, because she went to, they disabled the ship, and she, like, had magic and things, so they didn't want to keep fighting, and I wasn't feeling very good.
Magic.
Yeah, I don't understand it. But I wasn't feeling very good, and the cleric was out of spell, so we went
Caladrian, what do you make of that?
I take it to mean that she had a lot of magical items.
Well, that's true,
There's
but
not
aren't
much-
magical items fairly rare in our
Yes,
present time?
but
Make a perception check.
13 plus 5.
You see burn marks on Faye's chest, and arms and legs.
Oh my goodness.
A couple puncture wounds, one in the kneecap.
Anyway, so
What in the crown happened to you?
And we fought pirates!
Yes, but that's
They
not
had magic!
that's not normal.
Magic!
Thank you.
As long as they're not at 5.
I don't think I am. I think I'm at 3.
Magic. Magic did this. It hurt a lot.
Are
So-
you okay?
No. So I talked to the other captain, and she was mean, and then I talked to the one down in Arslav, because I thought he was the one that was screaming.
You heal
And
2
so-
hit points overnight. Right?
Yeah, I have to talk.
Okay.
But anyway, so he might. Okay, so he's from the lake that I am
From
from.
Corcus Lake.
The one on the ship that cannot speak. He's from where I am from, and we fought pirates.
Yes, but that's
Might
not
be my nephew.
That's not normal.
I thought he
Twist!
As long as they're not at 5.
Starting to sound like a soap opera on this road.
It's all going according to my plan.
Okay, because like he's like a number that's very incredibly hard for me to say with these teeth, and I realize.
Let's heal it.
Oh. I was laughing so hard I popped the tooth. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, because he's like 21. Oh, that wasn't that bad, but it was not good. So he's like 31.
Who's 31?
The are you listening? The pirate captain
that
on
might be
this
her
boat.
nephew.
Oh,
He's like 21,
31.
And when like roughly that long ago, I had one of my siblings had a baby.
Okay.
And we don't have like blue babies. We have like human babies.
Okay.
But we also don't get born to blue. We get born to humans.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's like
weird.
an opposite exchange.
Yeah, it's really weird. So we exchange. So they send blue babies to the lake, and we send
Human
not
babies.
blue babies, to us the people. We changed, right? And so
makes sense.
he got sent to different place in different family.
Because
But
he wasn't.
but there were others around that time. I thought he might be my brother because I don't know, but that's what I first thought. But no,
So your parents were normal humans then?
no, my parents are blue.
Oh.
Oh, I was not born to them,
I see.
but they are my parents.
I see.
So you went to the lake, and then I became part of their family. I understand your question.
And I understand you, Jay.
Cool. So that's what happened. A lot happened. Oh, and Hal
So what
almost
are you
died
s-
like 4 times.
So what are you to do? Are you to make this man who is your nephew a servant
Oh, no,
or
he's going
lackey
to
of
die.
some sort?
So
Are you
he's
going
going
to
to die.
adopt him?
Oh, no. He's going to die.
But he could be used to haul your goods.
No, he's going to die, and that is best for him.
Yes, but sometimes prisoners are wonderful for
Why is he going to die?
things like
Because he's a pirate,
labor.
and we're taking him into a dock, and he is sick. And well, he's less sick now. He's no longer infected. I don't think. I hope.
Infected
But
by what?
no, when you
okay.
get a
A
wound
wound.
that you don't take care of, they get like gross and green and
Yes.
slimy
Do they?
and like pussy and like
No, I don't wish to see that.
yeah, it's gross. So I helped him.
What about, can we get you healed
I guess
somehow?
zombies have those, but...
I'm a little worried about you.
Yes, I'm quite
I
concerned.
don't want any of your wounds to get
Why are you-
infected.
What about that cleric of ours? That holy man. What can he do? What?
That's a different story. That's a long story. Well, not that long. When I was talking to the crown, he said, "I wish you were a cleric, so I might have to be a cleric."
Well,
I don't know how
just
to
because
work.
someone wishes something to do.
He's a god.
Yes, but I mean, I don't always listen to my goddess. How are you supposed to listen to a god when they sometimes lie?
He doesn't lie.
Not that you know.
No, but he doesn't lie.
You can.
Does your goddess lie?
Oh, all the time.
Roll
Just call
a
her the silver tongue for
religion
nothing.
check.
Check. What's the thing? I think I'm actually good at this. Holy fuck! I am 14.
You know the goddess of lies, and this sounds a lot like the goddess of lies.
Which is the goddess of lies?
Scythian.
Scythian. Fucker. Sorry.
No, that's-
I didn't say that.
That's quite alright.
And they're not a good god.
Oh, I know who your goddess is.
Oh.
Yeah. Not very good.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
You know the goddess of lies, and this sounds a lot like the goddess.
Cal almost died like a lot because he's really weak.
Cal, stop
You're
doing
still
that.
working on your spell prep.
Cal, you need to stay alive. Good advisors stay
You're
alive.
not a good
There was once I got shot off the ship.
You got shot off the ship
Yes.
Was it
and you
cannon?
You
survived.
see this notch out of his right leg?
And you survived.
Well,
Because the
where's
captain
those
saved
curtains? You
No,
can't
I'm
see me
quite-
at all.
Oh, okay,
Oh, that's
fine.
right.
Yeah, I only
Yeah.
opened
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
one.
Well, I'm
Okay.
still
And
saying.
my clothes and stuff, they're all fixed up. Like I did
My
magic,
point
that's right.
still stands. It's very impressive that you survived.
But like, he wouldn't
But
have
don't
if the
die.
captain didn't save him.
Okay.
Cal almost died like a
Sounds like we missed a lot.
It sure does.
You're still working on your spell prep.
Where do we go from here?
Good advisors stay alive.
I mean,
So, where are the pirates now? Did you defeat them?
they're like
Oh.
gone.
Okay.
They're like, they're not
Good.
dead, which is bad, but they're gone.
Right leg.
Okay.
And you survived.
Are they still
Are
chasing
they
us?
finished up at this point?
I don't think so.
Sure.
Cool.
Good to know.
I'm coming out of my little cubby kind of thing there. I look like normal. Except my left arm is just the sleeve tied in a knot.
You also have a slight limp.
Okay.
Slight.
And probably some nicks on the face.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to your arm?
The pirates ate it.
No.
The pirates.
That is a lie. But this is funny.
It's in my,
A good one.
it's in my bag.
See, look, you're learning.
No, that was a joke.
But you said you were lying.
Yeah, but bad.
Clearly.
And that's a
Lying is not your strong suit, and that's a good thing.
No, why would I lie?
They had me
So-
going for half a second there. I wouldn't say that's a total.
I thought maybe, you know. You never know with pirates.
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened?
I am going to kill her.
What happened to your arm?
It's in my bag
Why is it in your bag?
because I'm working on it.
Okay.
The smell of breakfast meats and pickled eggs
Oh. No eggs.
comes wafting to your noses. Some of you, the pickled eggs bring back terrible
Bad
memories.
memories.
I turn heel and walk out of the room without a word and retrieve some meat.
Alright.
I follow suit, just head to the end of the mess.
Alright.
I follow.
Suit.
Alright, I won't eat the meat. I'll eat my own stuff. But I'll
Okay,
follow.
just mark off what you see your rations
You'll
for the day.
follow Zoot Suit.
I'm gonna go check on Dolores. I'm not ready for food yet.
Alright. So, you guys go have a very decent breakfast.
Oh, yes.
The pirates, not the pirates, the sailors are currently on the ship. Harry and Very are sitting together talking. Hi, Bay.
Hello!
Harry kind of waves you over. How are you feeling?
Right, thank you.
Oh, okay. And you just, may I?
Sure.
Kind of touches the side of your face.
Caresses the side.
Flames inside of my face. And you
Flames.
heal.
Flames.
You heal 11 points of damage.
I'm good.
The wounds on your face stitched together. You feel the one cracked rib kind of slide into place.
I'm back.
Ouch. Just ouch.
Better? You should grab some food, it's quite good. We're almost to the really salty meat. It's not very good.
I don't eat meat.
Oh, have some oranges. You see that you're starting to get to the bottom of the barrel of oranges. So they're a little squishy, and there's a couple moldy ones, but they're not all at that point. Did you peel it?
Everyone's like, what?
So you were biting into the...
I just ate a whole. I just put a whole
Did
fucking
you just
orange in my
swallow the
mouth.
whole thing?
I'm going to own this decision. No, I choose you. I'm not completely mad.
You
a little
You
mad.
didn't transform me into a dinosaur face.
Would you make a fortitude save for me?
Sure.
Please don't start choking.
What?
Oh my god!
You did not.
10?
So, having not peeled it, you didn't realize that there was
Oh no.
some mold inside of it. So there's this very saccharine, foul taste in your mouth as you start to chew,
Poor
and there's kind of this
babe.
green liquid that
Oh!
No!
you don't vomit on taste though. You can keep your composure enough.
I'm not there to see
Didn't
that.
you like describing that to
I
you?
didn't. One of the sailors is looking at you, just
You have bad oranges.
kind of reaches, starts peeling one. Have you eaten an?
I grabbed a different one, shove it in my mouth.
Without peeling?
Yeah.
Okay. This one is sweeter and tastes better. There's some normal colored liquid that kind of You kind of smear the black and green and...
Ignore
Staring him the fuck down.
all this
God.
ignoring, of course, the awful taste of orange peel.
I don't know what you're talking
And
about.
he just kind of...
What else can you do?
and just kind of walks away, peeling his orange.
Oh my god.
That was wasteful.
wasteful.
friends.
I take some of the meat back to the room and feed Andrew a minute.
Is Andrew not with you?
Oh, I don't know if he was or not.
I assume he's on you. and
Okay,
he's
yeah,
the
so I
other
just kind of feed
I
him
put
some.
this back in my mouth and then realized I
Okay.
had more chocolate.
So you get some meat. It's not quite too salty, but it's getting there. But it's very rich and flavorful. There's kind of a gravy that they put on it.
I like sweet things.
There's oranges.
And I like irony things.
They kind of point over at the orange bucket where you see
I
Ben pop an entire orange.
can I see that
Yeah,
whole...
you see the second one, they're just... And then the other one just peeling and just turns and walks away. And you see this like green liquid that they smears off of their face.
No thank you. The oranges were much better a week ago.
I go and
Tend to
sit
be.
down with my friends.
Alright. You continue to eat. You've made it down to see Dolores. Dolores looks pissed.
Oh,
And just
I'm sorry,
kind of headbutts
God.
you a little
It's
bit.
okay. I'm gonna scratch her behind the ears. Give her some nuzzles.
She starts nuzzling around in your backpack looking for something.
Well, I'm gonna get her some food too. So I take some mule feed
Off of Dolores.
and give her some food.
Alright.
I don't have any like treats for her, do I? I need to get some treats for her.
She deserves some treaties.
And then I'm gonna have a little bit of my bread because I feel like I need to eat something.
She's
But
looking
probably
for
just some
fortune
bread
cookies.
would be okay
Okay.
right now.
It's a little
so.
stale.
Yeah, I figured it
but
probably
it's-
would be, so I should go ahead and eat it. I'm gonna just like half.
She's got a taste for fortune cookies. That's what she's
I
looking
know,
for.
right? I'll have to get fortune cookies now.
I have like a lot.
And so I gave her one
Alright.
mule feed and just some more scratches.
Okay, you see that some of the hay that was originally there for Dolores is wet.
Ugh.
Okay, so I'm gonna muck it out and look around for some fresh hay.
Okay, so you clean it up a little bit.
Your friendly neighborhood bard has
roll a craft.
prestidigitation.
Roll a craft check to see how well you clean.
That.
Does your less than friendly neighborhood cat.
14.
Alright, it's not bad. You smear a little bit of it, but it's not bad. Dolores has been shitting in the corner.
Oh,
So you kind of clean that up. And as you hunt, you find that there is some fresh hay that is kind of stacked up.
I'm gonna bring that back.
Fresh.
Well, fresher than what she had,
Yeah.
right? So I'll
It's
bring
not
that
moist.
back and spread it around and just kind of check one more time
The
that
trough
everything's
is,
good.
you top off
Yep.
the trough.
Yep.
Everything seems okay.
Make her as comfortable as she can be. Okay, Dolores. I'll be back to check on you soon.
I love Dolores.
I love Dolores too, but I love
Pack rat, at this point,
I start
comes-
feeding him like the really weird like grizzly bits of like the meat, like the like tendons and stuff like
Oh,
yeah.
Pack rat is.
I'm growing, I'm growing
You
soft.
see, Pack rat's teeth are a little longer. Like they're starting to grow. Looks like Pack rat's not gnawing on stuff enough.
Okay, I give him a little. I'm growing soft in my old age. I give him a tiny little bit of like actual regular meat. Cause I just can't stomach it all.
Pack rat is ecstatic and kind of sneezes, and you see this little white fabric sticking out of their nose.
okay. What is that? I guess I'm not
I end up put my hands on it and like give him this.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull it gently
You see
out.
this? And it just keeps going.
What is this? What is
3
this?
inches of cotton fabric.
Ugh.
Kind of green and yellow.
Like, wait, hold up.
stain.
Can I roll a knowledge nature to
Yeah.
figure out what this is?
Like fabric or like cotton?
It, I'll tell you.
15
Like
plus
this?
2, so 17.
Kind of like that.
Okay, so not woven fabric.
Part of it is woven, and then it kind of goes into the like unwoven, loose cotton
What
state.
the fuck?
This has been going on for so long now that Marcena is actually like, okay, what the fuck
Are
now?
his brains actually cloth?
So as you're looking at it, there's some writing on it.
What? Are you gonna unravel it?
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Abyssal, Undercommon, and Elvish.
I can't understand this, but it looks similar to Elvish.
Like fabric or like cotton?
Packrat's eyes kind of aren't bugging as much and goes back to eating the meat gristle.
Caladrian!
Who's sitting right there?
Caladrian! What does this say? Read it to me
what
now.
languages do you speak?
Common Sylvan Elven Draconic.
This isn't Sylvan.
So far. Yep.
What does this say?
It says, "My great protector, keep me safe."
Is he talking to me?
It says something about a great protector.
He's making fabric messages.
Did any of these other things say anything?
I didn't look. Wait,
Oh my god!
I was eating. Where did you get this?
From Packrat's nose. What does this say? Came
Packrat
out of his nose.
kind of
Something wrong with your pack rat.
More?
That
you
does
mean?
not seem normal.
Yeah, but I don't know
I
why.
thought that there was one. I thought
I
there
don't
was
know
at
why
one
you
time.
always say it in like such an accusatory manner. I didn't do this to him. Why would I write in a language I don't know? It won't get off of me.
I'm not. It's not accusatory.
it just wraps around your finger.
I'm not trying to be accusatory. I'm like,
What is wrong with Packrat?
I don't know. As far as I'm aware, normal rats don't have cotton poking out their nose constantly.
It's now stuck to both of you.
Packrat, come here. I'm gonna look up his nostril.
There's a little bit more way up there, but you can't reach
I have
it.
tiny
Let
little
me-
fingers. My fingers are too small.
Prestidigitation. Try and use the telekinetic.
No, but it's gonna
telekinesis
clean
on
it
that.
out.
All right.
Well, yeah, like, it can pull things though.
Oh,
It can
I
So
pull
you
small things.
there's a kind of a swirl in the back that you see in the back of his nose, and you see this glob of like cotton, like a couple inches. Packrat actually, with this pulled out, looks sleeker and like healthy, and actually very nice for a rat.
Oh my goodness!
I prestidigitate the snot off of it.
All right, the snot just kind of disappears as it kind of disappears into the air,
You're
boiling
looking
off.
very handsome, Packrat.
Packrat nuzzles you.
Does it
What is
say
it?
anything
Is there
more?
anything on it?
Does it say anything more?
Oh yes, I unravel it. I can't.
I read it.
Yeah, I can't read this.
You are entrusted with a great duty. Please find me and receive your reward when it is complete.
There's no
Is that
address.
from the
there's
rat?
no.
They
name,
can leave a
there's
phone
no-
number.
There's no
It looks like there's the piece that you had fits in, and there's the other piece from the part that you pulled out that is
This is
currently
why
missing.
people need to learn how to take messages. Okay, the name of the person, you get the return, return contact information, and then
Those
the
were all the
message.
pieces we already pulled out.
So, it seems like there's some sort of great protector that's supposed to find and bring
Packrat
something
starts
back
licking
to
the
this
snot off of your
person
fingers.
who didn't leave the name. I assumed that it was known to the person who was supposed to be the protector.
Of this rat?
Of
or-
this rat or something, I don't know, really.
Well, he's my protector now.
What?
Yes, but did you write the note?
No, I did not.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Well, I'm hoping that they're dead because he's my rat now.
I would like to sit on the floor and face the rat, and then
Watch out, Packrat!
and then talking to him in Druidic because I can. I just want to go. Hey, buddy. Are you okay? There's a lot of that in your face. That seems really uncomfortable.
Packrat starts licking your face.
Oh, that's really
Your
sweet.
tongue kind of goes through your nose.
That's weird.
This is a large rat, like think like medium-sized
size.
dog.
Like it's,
Yeah,
it's bigger.
it's an
It's
unusual
like a
size.
skeeter.
Yeah, it's an ROUS.
I love
Yeah. Like it's bigger than Edward.
So I
He's
just,
a freaking fox.
I just give him love because he doesn't get love. And I
No, he doesn't.
talk very nice to him.
Packrat is licking your fingers.
That's all I want.
Okay.
Packrat seems happy.
You're just over there like, ooh, boo, boo, boo. I'm
Well,
like,
I felt bad because the rat's face changed size when you took that out. So I went, hey, you good, fam?
you good, fam?
You're good.
So as it was cleaned, you look at it a little more. It looks like it was unweaving and appearing to be like it was breaking apart, being in Packrat's nose for however long it was there, for at least 3 months.
Packrat, you can't eat with your nostrils. Clearly this didn't work out for you, bud.
Where did you find this rat?
I found him in the mountains. Well, the first day that I woke up.
I wonder if
Well, actually, not the first day. After the first night. I was all by myself.
I bet if you got the right face, you could eat with your nostrils.
Was the rat there when you woke up, or did you wake up and find
I
the rat?
happened upon him in the mountains,
Okay.
and I needed an ally.
As far as I can tell, it's something to take note of, and
Do I remember anything about my
Possibly
Definitely
surroundings?
not normal rat behavior.
Packrat was coming out of a small notch in the cave. Like there was a cave system that was kind of just a small entry. Packrat was kind of stuck head first in the cave.
Like a small cave.
Yeah, so like Packrat came out, then turned around and tried to run in there to escape from you, and then got stuck. And then you tied your backpack to him and
Okay.
had him on a lead for
Okay, this
months.
sounds reasonable, yes. Okay.
So- Yeah.
No, I didn't notice anything notable.
You're acting like you're just not noticing that Marcel is not a good person.
Hey, you
I'm a
don't
little
know this.
naive,
I
I
did not
confess.
relay that information.
Packrat was...
Like,
No, nothing was
I'm talking
abnormal.
about Meredith. Like,
Right.
not Mandalorian, I'm talking about Meredith.
And I said, yes, I am a little naive.
I was scared and I was alone. What else did you expect me to do? Do you expect a tiny little gnome in the woods to just
No,
survive?
it just seems coincidental that the rat was there, and now the rat's producing these messages somehow. It seems strange that you would just happen upon this clearly unusual rat.
Packrat kind of smells the bread on you and
Well, I
is kind of
brought
crawling.
a little cheese. Just let Packrat a little cheese.
Packrat is happily eating the cheese
Either way,
and kind of rolls onto his back.
I was getting so spoiled. Either way, I found him and he seemed like a very normal rat.
Alright, well, definitely something to take note of.
Consider
These messages.
We're
Yes.
taking notes?
Yes.
Packrat
Yes.
You
crawls.
can write down the notes if you want.
Packrat
What
crawls
notes?
onto the table and starts trying to eat the cotton fabric.
No.
Make a strength check to pull it out of his mouth.
What are you eating? Give me that.
Oh, that was better than I thought it would be. 15.
It tears.
Packrat, let it go.
Drop it.
Drop.
Make
Packrat, drop it!
Leave it.
a nature check.
12. Drop it. Good.
Kind of his tongue sticks, but then let's go.
No more eating. And I put it in my bag. He's sad. I forget that I have this song in here that always.
Is opportune. Packrat gives you sad eyes and goes over to Mandalorian and is licking the fingers where the cheese came from.
It's such a good rat.
He likes her best.
Make a nature check.
Packrat?
Yeah.
he doesn't like me better. He
Did
just
I
likes
do
cheese.
better?
He just likes cheese.
It's fine. Packrat can like whoever Packrat wants to like.
Sticks, but
Don't king shame background.
Is there anything you guys would like to do with this time?
No.
Okay, anything you guys want to do on the ship for the day?
I'm just tinkering with my arm.
Okay, so at some point, you two may get up to the ship and you see where the mast has been kind of boarded, so because there's a big crack in it. There's
Holy
also
shit.
like a giant hole at the right rear
What
side,
the-
or the left rear side of the ship, where a cannon looks like it explode. You see that there's kind of like red trail marks, and there's there, and it kind of rolled off the side of the ship. There's
Blood,
currently,
I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
see what else happened. The cannons that were on the aft of the ship have been moved back, and there's currently like a broken area where the gangplank landed.
So is there still... There's 2 ships?
No, that's not.
Oh, okay.
It's just me keeping track of
Oh,
what's
okay.
going on.
Okay.
Can I like make a spellcraft roll to see how I do with my arm there?
There's also like with your arm.
Yeah, like working on that.
Sure.
Okay.
Where a
Do
cannon
good.
looks like
Do
it
good.
explodes.
Nice.
Fucked up.
Like red trail marks.
That is a 25. Or sorry, 23. Wrong end.
Okay, so you still have that 1% reduction for this next week.
Nice.
So wow. Looks like there was a hell of a battle here.
Yes, this does look rather
broken area where the game.
disastrous.
It's kind of amazing they survived.
I'm kind of amazed that mast is still standing.
Me too. Wow.
What
Whew.
in the gods' name happened up here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
To your left, well, the left of the ship, you see that there, in the distance, is still that wall of wind that you saw, but you're a little closer to it. There's also, way in the distance, just kind of the appears to be like a small tower and kind of a wall that's built along, but it's way off in the distance.
I don't remember a wall
No,
of
calm
wind.
down. Flashbacks.
Different name, different face. We're okay. Okay.
But the wall of wind that you saw when you initially started heading south to avoid the pirates.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
And way off, you kind of see the beginning of a landmass.
Your guess is the tower part of it.
The tower is in front of the wind wall, which is to your left.
Oh.
The continent that you see
That
is
way.
kind of coming up north.
Okay.
But you're a little closer to it. There's also
Danik and I are having horrible flashbacks.
We're
It's
having
fine.
panic attacks over here. Is there also an airship following? No, I'm sorry, just kidding.
There's a person who may or may not be totally fine.
No, calm
anyways.
So, Maricena, do you happen to know anything about that tower out there?
Do you happen to know anything about that tower out there?
You would know more than me.
Hmm.
I don't know.
What?
You probably know more
Roll
about
a
the sea
d.
than
Roll
I
a
do.
d20. You.
Do I know anything about the tower?
Yeah. Roll a society check with advantage.
Society?
Mm-hmm.
And 3.
That's
The one that ends
12.
with teen sounds better.
Yes. Society.
You know more about the wind than you know
21.
about the tower. You know that the wind is around the island of Gales. What did you get?
21.
That
You
might
like
be a
Gales.
mine that you've heard about.
A tower mine?
Yeah, a mine in the middle of the ocean that goes to the.
That
goes further down.
Like a deep sea oil rig. Kind
Well,
yeah.
almost.
I know nothing about that tower over there, but I do know that there is an island, I believe, the last time I checked, there was an island called Gales, within the Gales.
And that's what the wind is.
Yes, it's protected.
I think that tower might be a mine, actually.
And with that, you know that there is adamantine that they mine from there. So a fallen star that they've found, and this is extremely valuable, extremely rare.
Okay.
Let's break into the mine and take it all.
Yeah, a mine in the middle of the
I'm not
Mining
there.
it from deep in the ocean, I
Not
would
there.
assume.
That's just a voice in my head. Ah, yes, that's a good idea.
What the little voice in your head? I'm the little voice in your head.
Dear God.
Devil on the shoulder. Yeah, so the mine.
No!
The mine, adamantine,
That would be me.
from a star that fell in the ocean eons ago, is the rumor that I heard.
Incredible. Very incredible.
Your family actually had something to do with assisting the mine when they needed a loan.
We don't need to
I'm
talk
assuming,
about
well,
that.
Hello!
Bay! Hi!
I'm bored.
What would
So
you
I
like
came
to
talk
do?
to you. I don't know.
I relay the information that I told Mandalion to Bay about the town.
Wins. I told her about the mine.
Dear God.
Adamantine.
Have I ever been to Gales?
Okay, make a roll for me after. So 10 minutes after that, and staring into the spindle.
What does a spindle look like?
It literally looks like a tiny,
Needle.
you know, like those
Okay.
spinning wheels that like Aurora pricks her finger on.
Oh yeah.
It's exactly that, but like this big.
Wait, so it's a square needle?
No, it's just roughly this big. It's
Oh.
not the needle; it's the whole,
Oh, gotcha.
the spinning
gotcha.
wheel.
Oh,
like the
yeah.
whole
Okay,
thing,
got it. Yeah, the
but
spinning
it's
wheel.
like this big.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's
And it kind of spins.
Yeah.
Tiny little
okay.
It's like a loom almost.
Sorry, I was just
Yeah.
looking at what thing I needed to do for that.
Sorry, I was just curious
Society.
because I had like
Yeah.
a lot of things in my head.
Yeah.
12.
So 10 minutes. It's very fuzzy. You have kind of a flood of memories that
Yeah.
kind of washes over you, and none of them make sense.
You know, like those spinning wheels that like.
They were purple at one point. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Like that.
Wait, yellow?
You do remember one incident where your arm was ripped off.
No, it's just.
From
I
the
don't
elbow.
think that I like Gales. But
Maybe
I
it
don't
was
know.
Or-
It might have been somewhere else. I'm very confused.
And it kind of
A lot of answers came to me, but I don't know if they were the answers to my question.
You're also fighting a giant octopus.
Whoa!
Society.
So, okay.
Yeah.
12. I really don't know if they were the answers to the question I asked now or the question I will ask in the future.
Who do you ask the questions to when you use that?
Myself.
Yourself.
This is more of a meditation. It helps to guide my memories and form a single.
From your
Right.
past lives.
Like a focus, a focal point.
Yeah. Okay. So the way that it was explained to me, I don't know if it really works like this, but the way it was explained to me is the chaos of your memories goes in through the wheel and is spun into a single thread of understanding.
That makes
You-
sense.
All blue people have this.
I don't know if everybody does, but where we have, it is traditional. It helps.
Could it work for someone who's not blue?
I don't think so, but I don't know. Do you want to try it?
If you don't mind me trying it.
Only if I can watch you.
Of course.
Okay, so what you
I
do?
wouldn't take off with your precious item.
So what you do is you hold it and you watch it and you start to think and you try and think about the thing that you cannot remember. It works best if you use stay vague. You know, like instead of do I know the answer to this very specific thing? Like how do I?
You want to stay vague
So like what I asked
rather
was
than asking
um,
something very specific.
Yeah, so I said, like, have I ever been to Gales before? That is a very long time. That is very, it could have been good, it could have been bad. But you don't get, like, a yes or a no. You get, like, memories of
Okay.
things. So I don't know if it'll work, but you can try.
Do you have to spin it or just look into
So,
it? It's.
Obviously, yeah. Covers your
I'm gonna look into it.
Okay. Are you saying this out loud or are you thinking a thought?
whatever you're
I'll
asking
think
it.
the thought.
Okay, tell me what you're thinking.
So, like, what I asked
Rather
was,
than asking something very. You don't have to give me something specific.
Okay.
Make
I just don't remember.
good,
Okay.
bad.
make
Don't get, like, a yes or a no.
Make a percentile die roll for me and then a society check.
Can I borrow one of your percentiles?
Yes.
Have
Oh,
a society check?
Mm-hmm.
So I got 30, I
Are
believe.
you saying this out loud or are you thinking? Okay.
And society check?
Yes.
16.
That's not.
Being taken over.
Okay.
We can say it out
You
loud.
want it out loud?
It doesn't matter. I mean,
Okay.
you
So
can just say like
you're getting a
memories.
really bad
Special one.
headache as you're continuing to stare at it, but there's kind of
I used to
blips
do that.
of memories that fly through. You see the face of your mother, which you suddenly remember who she is, and then there's a grave, and then there's a forest off in the distance, and then it just kind of fades away. But you have a really bad headache.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Here, babe.
Did you see anything?
Yes, I did.
Anything helpful?
So you're getting a
Um,
really bad.
you remember how I said I didn't remember what my mother's face
There's
looked
kind
like?
of
Yeah.
I
of
do
memories
now.
that fly.
That is good!
Your mother.
Was she pretty? I bet she was pretty.
What did she look like?
There's a grave.
She was.
Your mother
In the
was.
vaguest terms possible.
Your mother had a deep olive skin, kind of a. At this point, it was a lightly gray. Her hair was originally black, but there's like flecks of gray in it, and it's pulled up, and then it comes down into a really beautiful kind of cascade of curls that kind of curl up to her ear. She has like golden jewelry that she would wear,
On her
and
ears.
and she had a long flowing dress that you remember as you see her kind of lying in a coffin.
Oh.
Was she pretty?
I describe all the parts except for the line in the coffin.
And she had, from what you remember, striking green eyes.
She sounds really pretty.
She was.
Did you have a good relationship with your mother?
I think I did.
So you just remember the
Was my
face.
father in the memory too? Or no?
You remember your father holding your hand, but he was of the same complexion. Hair was brown.
Quick question.
Yeah.
For you, DM.
Absolutely.
I guess it doesn't really matter. Did my parents die together in the same thing?
Shortly after. It was one than the other.
Okay, that's not how I wrote it, but that's
Oh, I'm
okay.
sorry.
No, that's fine. It was like, I thought they died together, so that's why I was like, oh, they died at the same time.
Maybe I got that mixed up. Sorry, give me 1 second.
No, you're fine. I'm just like, okay. I mean, that's fine too. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much.
The song is kind of reminding me that I can put on my instrumental Christmas mix again.
Get gone.
Instrumental stuff, like get Transparent Orchestra
I don't
and like
care.
piano music.
I
and things
do
like that.
not care. Don't end my Halloween early.
You didn't say that they died together,
I
but
did
they
say
did
after
die
together.
shortly after. Your mother there was an attack. Your mother passed, and your dad was injured,
Okay,
and then
that's fine.
slowly passed from his injuries.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
No, you're fine. I'm just like, well, that was both enlightening and exhausting. But thank you.
Yeah, I don't. It's not supposed to hurt.
Perhaps I just, perhaps it's because I'm not blue like you.
It might be
was
because
gonna
it's
say.
trying to take too many memories that you don't have. You know, because I have so many and they're everywhere. And so it might be because you don't have that huge base of memories to bring into a single thing, so it's trying to pull more things.
And then your headache is gone.
Oh.
And then slowly passed.
Which must have been a dizzy spell of some sort.
And then you see that there's a bright magenta curl that appeared on the other side.
Your hair?
What about it?
It's turning
Oh, it's
magenta.
turning pink again.
Magenta.
Pink is a gateway color.
That's
I'm
so
gonna
cool.
tuck it into the black curls.
You know, because I have so many.
Okay.
Things must have gotten exciting. What happened?
Nothing.
Really nothing.
Okay.
We're drawing towards an island called Gales.
Oh,
And a mine in the ocean.
okay.
I may or may not have lost my arm there and fought an octopus. But I don't know if that was there.
Well, I suppose infinite lifetimes, infinite possibilities, so frankly,
No, but I remembered them. But I don't know if it was there.
This is the octopus you call.
well, you have my condolences at losing your arm all that long ago.
This is why it's cool to be blue. Do.
You see the captain on the front of the ship is currently with his spyglass looking at the landmass way off in the distance.
Can I speak up behind
Oh
you?
god.
Roll stealth.
Let's see.
Pickpocket.
No, I cannot. Stealth? What is my stealth? So that would be 12.
Alright, so as you step on the creakiest board,
Hello!
before you even get out, hello, Bay, because he's not facing you, staring off in the distance.
What are you doing?
I'm checking for more pirates.
Are there more pirates?
Haven't seen any yet,
Oh.
but I want to make sure we don't have issues on our way to Omoon.
Is the bitch in the coat around? That
Pierce?
pirate? Yeah, fuck her.
I haven't seen her.
Oh.
They diverted course, but who knows?
If you do see her, I get to kill her, okay?
If it's easier for me to kill her, I'll kill her, but I'll try
I get
for
to
you.
kill her, okay?
Alright, so
Or at least I get her coat.
if her coat survives, you can have it. Before you even get out, hello.
I'm going to kill her. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at Omoon, just checking for ships in the distance. Kind of pulls up the spyglass and puts it in his
Are there
coat.
ships in the distance?
Looked like there were, but nothing that stood out.
What's happening on the moon?
Assuming just normal trade routes. I haven't been to Omoon in years, so
But you were
hopefully-
just looking at it.
I can't see incredibly far. It just makes it a little closer.
Oh.
If it's easier for me to kill her,
Then why were you looking at this?
Oh, babe.
What? It's
So-
a serious
so innocent.
question. It's a serious question.
Did you tell your friends about the crown?
Yeah, I did. They thought he was really cool.
Your pirate friend?
He might be my nephew.
Like there were, but
Yeah.
okay. Your pirate possible nephew was asking for you. I haven't been to Omoon in years, so
But you were just looking at it.
I told him, and I just wanted to pass that on. Whether or not you do anything with it is up to you.
Okay, and I walk away to go see the pirate
As you
dude.
turn around, you go, eee!
I don't like that, and I keep walking.
Alright, so kind of walk. Are you walking past your friends?
Yeah.
Alright,
I tag along.
I'm heading towards the captain.
okay. And Mandaline?
I'm just gonna tag along with Faye.
Alright, so as they head downstairs, you make it over to the captain.
I have you to thank for, well, still being able to breathe, I suppose.
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, if you paid to be on the ship, I can't very well let you die.
Well, yes, but that doesn't... Normally, one thinks extend to swinging off of a pirate ship to grab someone out of the water while they're unconscious and drowning. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, well, you're incredibly welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for greasing the gangplanks and taking out that one ship.
Oh, fuck, I did do that, didn't I?
Yes, there were several explosions.
Yes,
I think they were attributed to you.
well,
Murdered a lot of people.
that was... regrettably necessary.
It's the open seas.
Acceptable losses.
That doesn't mean we have to like it.
Yes, of course. I mean, paid to be on the ship. True. Well, hopefully we will have enough of our trade goods to make repairs.
Crossing fingers, I suppose.
No, it may take some time, so if there's anything you wanted to see about Omoon,
Well, I suppose we'll have time, so...
just think on it.
Yeah. Frankly, I didn't quite know... Well, I knew where to go, but I wasn't settled on anything in particular, so we'll see.
It'll be an interesting experience for sure. I haven't been there in a few decades. Anything else you want to talk about? Alright. So as you idly chat with the captain, you three make it downstairs. The guard who initially let you in with the pass kind of waves you through, and you see the pirate captain looking very ill and very gray.
Oh no, hello.
And you see that the infection has gotten worse.
Hello.
Kind of a light wave.
You wanted to see me?
And kind of weakly is writing with his non-dominant and only hand on the piece of paper that you gave him and says, "I am dying. Would you please perform my last rites?" You three make it downstairs. The guard.
Yeah.
I don't like the cleric. Kind of waves you through.
Yeah, but it's going to be the way we do things. And I know you're from where I'm from, and I know that we might be family. I think I know.
He looks very confused.
Oh, I think I know who your parents are. But there were like 3 kids born like at the same time, 3 or 4 at the same time as you. So I don't know for sure.
Kind of.
But maybe.
Would you like me to play something?
On the piece of paper that you gave
Something quiet.
and said, "I am dying. Would you please
If you want to.
perform my last rites?"
Would you like me to play you something while you
Kind of
pass?
nods and
Why
eyes
you
flutter.
die?
I don't like the cleric.
Are you okay with them being our ways? Because that's all I know.
Kind of shrugs with his only shoulder.
He has 2 shoulders, so just one
No,
doesn't
the one was
come
shot off.
Yeah, it's like
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
like gone.
Oh,
it's like
Yeah.
gone.
Like if you were, you haven't pulled back the bandages, but it
No,
looks
I
like
wouldn't.
you're seeing
I
parts
really
of the
don't
body.
care that he's dying. I don't care that anybody dies. It's kind of my thing.
I didn't say
Um,
anything.
Okay. I pull out my rocks,
Like the
my
gemstones.
colored gemstones. I put them in roughly the right positions. Pull out my little gold coin.
Your opals.
Mhm.
Okay.
With the crown on it. And tell him to hold it in his hand.
He takes it.
And I just kind of start talking. Doing what I know to do.
Okay. Make a percentile roll for me.
Oh my god, fuck. If I do this and he comes back blue, I'm gonna lose my shit. 15. There's a 1, yeah. Yeah, 15.
You feel a warmth kind of wash over you, and the little crown in his hand glows. You actually watch as he is dying. Just fades away. And you watch as he just disappears from this reality.
Does the coin go too?
It's the last thing to disappear.
Good.
And he kind of
I
blinks at
feel
you.
the R.
And as he disappears, I go, "The clown has seen you. May your soul turn sapphire." And I pick up the things and go, "Okay, we can go now." Oh, we should tell the captain he's dead and we didn't just like poof.
Him somewhere.
There's one of the guards is kind of looking really concerned.
You can say this, yeah? He died on his own?
There's no body, but
Yeah.
did you teleport him or something?
No.
You were watching.
I performed the last rites and he died.
Roll an influence check.
Well, that was in the single digits. -3, so 3. Oof.
Just okay.
Is that not how you die? Is that not what happens when you get to the last rites in time? You can say this, yeah? He died?
Usually there's a body even after last rites.
Oh.
Body, but
Oh. Why?
Because sometimes when people die, they just get buried in the ground or they get burnt by fire.
Oh, I
till they
thought that
are
those
no
were the
more.
only. I thought only. That's only happens to the people you don't get to, yeah? Well, that was in the single digits.
Not
No?
everyone turns blue, Bay.
Well, I know that. There would be a lot more blue people.
I don't know if your last rites would have the same effect on someone who's not blue.
He's not blue.
Well, but he maybe had some kind of connection there that we don't have.
Oh.
Because you knew like the father or whatever.
Why?
Wasn't he your nephew?
I'm just
possibly?
gonna walk to the top of the ship. I'm just gonna
I'm still gonna try to understand this.
Alright, so Marsena leaves.
What? Wait,
I think
what?
I'm just confusing Bay now.
Yes, because it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because blue is not born to blue.
Well, I know blue is not born to blue.
Blue comes from blue, but you can also become, I think. I don't think we were always blue, but we might have been. I do not
let's
know.
just say that those rights may not
Anyway,
work
we
for
should go
everyone.
tell the captain
Yes,
that he is
let's go
dead.
tell the captain he's dead.
I'm
Not just
leaning on the
disappeared.
railing, just a few feet away
Were you
from
heading
the
up to the
wall.
top of the ship or to... Okay, so you run into Cal.
No, I'm leaning on the railing next, pretty close to the hole in the ship.
Yeah, like when she goes up there, she
Yeah,
sees you
okay.
up there. Alright, so Marsena leaves. As you're looking into the hole on the ship, if you want to interact with him or...
No.
Okay, just head to the top of the ship. Any
Yeah.
goal in particular?
Huh?
Are you doing anything up there or just...
I'll play my harp and do some prestidigitation here and there to kind of clean things up a little bit.
Alright, the blood starts to disappear as you kind of prestidigitate as you walk
Tightening them,
around.
if you will.
Alright, you two follow shortly after. Cal is looking at the hole in the ship. The captain is still at the helm.
Captain!
Yes, Bay.
He's dead.
Okay.
He called me down to perform his last rites, so I did.
Okay. We'll remove the body shortly.
Oh, there's no body. I performed the last rites.
Just head to the top of the ship.
Yeah.
Any goal in particular? What?
There's no... Is this not how it works? This is not what
She
happened.
performed the last rites and he disappeared.
I'm not a sheep.
Bay performed last rites and the body disappeared
Shortly after.
Yeah.
as he died.
Cal is looking at the hole in the ship.
Yeah.
The captain is still...
This
the-
it definitely piques Cal's attention.
Yeah.
Captain?
You... Is that normal for Samsarans?
Yeah.
Okay.
He called me down. Well, I think so. I've never done it before that I remember, but it seemed fine. So Colin took him.
What? Okay. Bizarre. Okay.
Have I heard of anything like that happening before? Like any kind
Roll a
of...
spellcraft check.
Yeah.
And the body disappeared
That's a 19.
as he died.
Bodies don't tend to disappear unless they're being reincarnated or teleported. So this is definitely bizarre.
Just a little bit bizarre, maybe.
It's not generally...
That's what you get when you roll the same number as the god.
Ah! The second time I've done that. He turned blue.
Okay.
Fun intervention.
So, either someone took the body or he reincarnated is what it sounds like.
He must
Roll
have
a
turned
spellcraft
blue.
check.
Yeah.
No one took the body. It just
I guess-
disappeared.
Well,
I
let's
guess
not
he was
discount...
worth it
Let's not say
after
that
all.
nobody took the body. Like, there's lots
The
of things
clown took him.
lots of things can happen.
I'm telling you what happened.
Do you see a blue person in front of you that's not yourself? But
Just a little bit bizarre, maybe.
He's gonna
When
hit you.
we die, we do not come back to the same place in the same moment. Do you have a pregnant lady giving birth? No, you do not!
no. What I'm saying is you don't know for sure. So either someone...
Wow, you were stupid! I was going to ask you if you were okay because you were seeming bad, but I don't care anymore!
Oh my goodness.
You
All right,
literally,
okay.
you've been, no, shush. It seems like you've been feeling bad and like bad things are going on, and I was going to check in and see if you were okay because you did not seem okay.
I'm outta
You're
here.
staring
I'm
at
going
the
down.
hole in a ship. That is a problem. But here's the thing. Every time I try and tell you the answer, I try and help you, I try and answer your questions, you just say weird stuff. Like you just are not helpful. Ever! And then you know that your hand might screw
Cal
up the
walks straight
magic.
past you and downstairs.
I don't care, I keep following. You know that your hand does not only cast the magic
silence
spell,
on deck.
So you hear this following you down the stairs.
and yet you keep casting the magic that could hurt people.
Fuck me.
Ah, sweet soul.
Where can I go?
You could pretend to be asleep like I did.
I don't know that. I'll end you, but I don't know that.
So what are you?
I don't know where. So where I was going down to our rooms, right?
Yeah.
And they follow me down to the
Yeah.
rooms. I'm gonna be like, "Whoops, I forgot something up on deck."
So you walk past Cal and Bay as berating
I'm
Cal.
like,
I turn around and flick colored dust in Bay's eyes.
"Oh, I am back up on deck. Thank God."
20.
Those people.
That's what you
You
needed.
just turn right around.
They did.
So you just have like.
Why are you throwing sand at me?
Well, no, it like actually turned into like a colored spray that went straight at you, but like,
So you just have a flash of color in your eyes.
yeah.
I'll end you, but I don't know that. I see.
Blood will be shed.
Very well. If you do not want to listen to reason or even try to explain what is going on with you or why you were always so mean,
He turned around and started
Very
walking
well.
away.
Cal and Bay is berating Cal.
okay,
I turn around.
I go back up to the top.
Oh boy.
Alright, so back at the top of the ship, you now have Mandalion and then Bay.
What in God's names is happening right
So
now?
you just have like. Mandalion is.
Not good.
Is just kind of.
I'm gonna just sit on the near the railing by the side and just play some music and just listen and hear the breeze and smell the ocean and think about my thinky thoughts and just ignore all of this shit that's happening. And I'm just gonna sing a little tune that my mother taught me or something.
Okay.
I just go and sit on the least obtrusive part of the deck, and if anyone looks over, I am furiously scribbling in my journal.
I had to fight today! You'll never guess what happened today, Journal!
That's actually really good.
I'm gone, girl. You got no. It's
Because my train is really stupid!
It's just like I don't understand. Why are people always so mean? When I'm trying to help, they just say things and they do things, and then when I try to explain, they look at me like I'm stupid. I'm not stupid, and it's just like
A wall of text.
No, this is no spaces, all caps.
Digging into the pages.
Roll perception at disadvantage.
I had to fight today!
13.
Feel a hand on your shoulder. It's Varys. Are you okay?
No.
You look pissed.
Yes.
Can I help?
Only if you can make Caladrian not be stupid or hurt people.
Did he hurt you?
No. He can't figure. He's not good enough to hurt me. But he could hurt my friends. Not that they're not strong or anything, but I turn into a big feathery beast. They do not.
Didn't he make you bigger?
Yes, but he cannot always do that. And sometimes when he does that, it goes really bad and hurts people. And he still casts the spells, knowing that that could happen.
Okay.
So when he cast a spell on me, it could have made me big, or it could have really hurt me right before a fight, and yet he cast a spell anyway. And I don't care if I die, that's nothing. I'll come back, that's easy. But it'll be annoying, but it'll be fine. But if he kills my friends...
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
But if he kills my friends, I hope they come back, but I don't know if they'll come back, and that's not good.
Do you hug?
Yeah.
And it just like gives you a one-armed hug.
Mm.
Feel better, Bay.
Okay.
Kind of walks off. Looks kind of confused, but then
words because it really hurts me right before a fight, and yet he kept
Heads
it
off.
anyway.
So you heard this conversation.
And I don't care if I
Choose
die,
to do
I'm
anything?
done. I'll come back. That's easy to eat.
Okay. So, anyone want to do anything specifically?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm in.
I'm
in
just
the
very
room.
markedly kind of upset now.
I'm in the
They say
room.
that.
I'm basically sitting in my bed, just sitting there.
Okay.
Well, if there's a curtain that can on all three sides of that, right? And then the wall.
It's kind of a. You have an end, so it's two curtains.
Okay.
Kind of seals
So
off.
they are closed. They are both closed.
Okay.
Man, this is such an angsty session.
I know.
I know, I'm like
Whoa.
very uncomfortable.
So as the night comes through, there's food that is served. At some point, do you all go back to the room to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are still sealed off?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to stay above deck.
Okay. The whole night?
Yeah.
Are you sleeping?
I'll sleep during the daytime.
Okay.
Or I'll sleep for like 8 hours, part of nighttime.
Okay.
How far away from Uman or wherever?
Moon? Maybe a week. Maybe. Roughly or not, since you're gauging based on the landmass and the distance. So I can advance it
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
that point.
I don't talk to Cal the rest of the time we're on the ship.
You don't see Cal the rest of the time.
Jesus!
Alright.
I'm exactly the same with everyone else, but I don't even think about Cal. That's a
Alright.
lie. I think about Cal a lot.
I would like to
but I don't
say-
do anything
I
about
would like to say that I actually had like a conversation or two with Cal. Just sort of like,
Hey, just have the conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
what do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a few days into the...
Galadriel, I know that you're busy doing some work and things.
You
If
just
it's a
hear.
good time, I would like to have a conversation with you outlining some of your duties.
You just hear. You just hear
So
scraping.
I can advance it to that point.
Never mind then. I'll run that by you a different time. I guess I leave.
Alright, you try and have that conversation again.
Yeah, is it
Okay.
just the same thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, never mind. I do not have that conversation with Cal then. I just bother him like 3 times during the course of the week, and then I'm like, alright, fine.
You just hear that scraping.
Alright. So, after about a week, you wake up one morning and you hear the sound of movement and sailors and noise that's not super familiar. There's some bells.
You just hear scraping.
I run up to the top of the ship. Oh! I run back down to the ship, to our room and go, hey, we're doing something cool! And I run back up to the top of the ship.
Right, I run back up too.
Alright. Anyone else
What's
going?
going on?
Okay. So Cal follows as well. And Marcin, are you going?
Yeah.
Alright. You go up and you see this very... You see this beautiful beach that's off to your right that kind of extends. There's a lot of ships that are going into this moderately sized port. And you see that there's just a lot of sand. In the distance you can see mountains, and these way off, straight ahead, there's these bizarre, very tall, rocky tower structures. And I mean, these are immense, like overshadowing a lot of the mountains that you've seen before.
Wow.
But this city is, it looks like there's some stone and a lot of, it appears to be made of driftwood. Like, the wood is not pristine, but it looks weathered, and it's kind of a
They've got
ramshackle.
shabby chic look
They
going
do.
on.
Yeah.
It's
Alright,
ramshackle. And there's a lot of glass and people dressed just about the same. It appears to be utilitarian, but there doesn't appear to be signs of status on anyone.
Resourceful, I like it. They don't have much. They do.
And you see as the ship pulls into port, the captain has a conversation with what appears to be the harbor master and kind of talks about repairs and
Looking around, what is the makeup of this town in terms of, like, is it mostly human? Is it, like,
Race, like.
race-wise? What are we
most
looking
of the
at?
world is human. Here you actually see some elf, couple orc or half orc. there's Spotty. There's a few dwarves, actually, which are also rare. There's also, there appears to be a person covered in fur that you're not familiar with.
I think I'm going to like this place.
They kind of lower the gangplank, and the captain finds all of you. So, I'm not sure how soon repairs will be conducted. I should know more by the end of the day. Just stop by and I'll make sure that someone can update you on your passage. We won't charge you to get to Varenba as you've already paid your
I
way.
would hope not.
I apologize for the inconvenience.
Okay, thank you for letting us know.
Thank you for apologizing. This pleases us.
You guys head off, and you are now at the port.
Do you think that they have any fruit here?
I would be
so.
surprised if they didn't.
And before we explore for fruit, we're going to take a brief break.
Fruit!
I'm not sure how soon repairs will be conducted. I should know more by the end of the day. Just stop by and I'll make sure that someone can update you on your passage. We won't charge you to get to Varenba. I apologize. Hello everyone, we are back.
Hello!
You're searching for fruit. I want you to roll a perception check.
Can I help?
You can assist.
Yay, I do! I do
16!
add 2!
Oh, 18!
You see a purple, like, nodulous thing in the distance.
Purple is my favorite
with
color.
yellow spots.
What is that? Go! Let's go get it!
So you shuffle over, and you see this individual has, like, fish that are strung up, and some meat kebabs that are frying. Hello! How can I assist you today? They're human, kind of a tucked up brown hair.
Okay,
Male.
first of all, can I buy one of those kebabs raw?
Raw?
Yeah.
The Yimnit Food and Drug Administration requires
I
tell
demand
you.
that you sell me one raw.
Do you absolve me of all legal ramifications if you become sick?
I don't know what that means, but yes.
Would you sign this document?
I sign it. Go, let's go.
Your mom?
Yeah, I wink to you. And really like in cursive writing, so it doesn't like immediately look wrong. Okay. It says McPoopy face.
Thank you, McPoopery.
That's me, yes.
They give you a rock.
Do you have any fruit?
Numerous. Are you looking for a particular kind of fruit?
The
What is that purple thing?
Oh, it's a nodule berry. You see those
How
little
big
berries?
is it? Oh.
Like for human, it's like a bowling ball.
Are you sure that's a berry? It's awfully large.
Well, what happens? You see these yellow pieces? They twist off, and they're kind of look almost like a corn kernel, and you squeeze it, and it puts out like a sweet and tart juice. Some of them are tarter than others.
How much is it?
Oh, well, one this size is about 15 gold. But let me tell you, it's an experience. I have smaller ones. One about the size of a fist. This
How
one will be
much
5
is
gold.
that one? I'll put you in 3.
Okay.
You now have a 1 pound nodule berry. It's very dense and heavy.
I never added those platinum to myself earlier. I don't know what depends on it. Sure. Thank you. Oh no, I found it. Sorry. Just found it.
Do you have anything else weird?
Is Mandalay with us?
I don't know, that's a good question.
What was that?
I was gonna
If I'm-
offer you some, but
If I'm with them or not. I think I'm probably with them, yes.
for my most esteemed bodyguard.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
So you see this twist off, and you kind of see that there's
very
this,
much. Have I ever... are you familiar with this? Oh, it's kind of my area.
Yeah.
The high seas. Sorry.
9.
If you're an alto too.
your father loves these.
That was a real
But
dirty joke.
they were
you're
very
fine.
expensive to ship over,
Okay,
so you may have had them once before.
okay.
But you had
Yeah,
one
she's also rich though.
where it was very sweet, and the other one where it was like biting into a lemon,
Okay.
like a very,
Cheers!
Cheers! I think I'm probably with them.
Yeah, you just hold it up. It's like
Cheers!
Yes!
My goodness.
now you eat it.
Now I get to eat it?
Try.
So you squeeze it,
I got attacked by a fly.
and there's this very yours is incredibly sweet.
Oh.
It's like
Yeah,
drinking
literally
pure
came out my
sugar
eye.
water.
You see like stars in my eyes, like.
It tastes like if you mixed a blueberry and a lemon,
Oh.
but yours is very sweet.
Okay, mine.
Yours is
Probably not.
yours is a little more tart, so it kind
It's
of
like
gets
a
to your
cranberry
hinges.
almost.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And yours, which you squeeze, it's like you sucked a lemon. So it's like everything kind of tightens up. Your eyes water a little bit.
Why are you making that face?
Are you
Very sour.
Oh, mine's not sour at all. You want to try?
Yeah.
Just take a. Don't take it all. Just a little bit.
It's the exact opposite.
Very, very.
Do you want to try the sour?
Sure, why not? Oh God!
Okay, we turn it back because I like the
Well,
sour.
wait. What if we mix them together?
That's kind of what I have.
I squeeze some juice into there.
And I squeeze it back. And we mix it like a cocktail.
All right, now we try it.
Tastes like mandelions.
It's good.
It's like a blueberry lemonade.
Oh, this is delightful.
It's quite refreshing.
This place is
There's
a
about
good
6
place.
more nodules on the fruit.
How would you feel about being a servant for a castle?
No, I don't want to do that.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking this gentleman.
Oh, okay.
Are you offering me a
You're
job?
already a servant of the castle. You don't
No,
have to
I am
worry about
not.
that. Gosh, it's a most esteemed position.
I'm not a servant.
You're an associate of the castle.
I have.
Similar to your father.
Associate.
I'm keeping an eye on things in case I know anybody here. 'cause it's
I do not understand what this job is.
It means
Tell
you're
me that-
important.
Oh, I do know that. Zakan told me.
You too, Mandalay.
Okay.
No, but how would you feel?
Are you offering me a job?
Potential employment. I mean, there's such things as job interviews, are there not?
Are you a queen then?
No, it's just a funny joke.
No. I thought this was a true job
Well, it's
interview.
a hypothetical question. The answer
What empire would I be working for?
you'd be working for
But you're lying.
Valakatash.
I've never heard of a Lakatesh.
I'm drunk off this berry.
It's a beautiful place.
Lunch drunk.
I just want his fruits. Which sounds way dirtier than
But
it actually
wait,
is.
Hey,
you're
no
lying
judgment.
though.
Lying about.
That you are not a queen. That is a lie.
You know what? If it is a lie, why not have fun and pretend?
We don't usually use the term queen here in Yimnip. We are an egalitarian society.
Yeah.
Everyone is the same. Talents do not have more value, they just have more applicability.
Okay, GM, I know that you're doing an info dump on us, but how boring! Danica says that's cool, but Marcena says
Yeah. Probably like a little offensive to Mara
a
Senna.
little bit.
But wait, but she is a queen though, so why would you not use her title?
We here don't have titles.
Do you understand how kingdoms work?
Yeah, but you would
There's more than one kingdom. I don't rule here.
Yeah, but you would still be a queen of your place, so they could
Yeah, but
still
that
call
does
you a
not
queen.
mean that they have to respect me. Unless I make them respect me.
Not to make anyone. You can't make anyone respect you.
Oh, you can make people do all sorts of things.
Yeah, but
with
not
kind of
respect.
power.
Not respect. Respect is something you earn. That is not something you demand.
All I need is the respect of my peoples.
Yeah, so you earn that by being a good queen. I think you could be a good queen.
If I hypothetically was one, yes.
Roll perception for me, Mandalorian.
Do I have to?
I mean, you can choose not to.
Whoa!
Natural 20.
Damn.
21. Oh god.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'm scared of a lot of
Oh
things.
no! Shoot, which one is he?
The one in marketing and sales. Mother's.
The middle brother?
Oh shit, are you seeing family?
The
family
second.
you see?
So since you had 5, the second youngest.
Oh, ooh.
Siblings, siblings, siblings.
Shoot.
There's a large procession kind of behind him, carrying various crates of what you assume to be valuables.
Okay. Is there somewhere I can kind of
You're on the dock, so
fade into the background, like a little shack or something? I can just.
I mean, if you
kinda-
want to dart away from your group, you can try.
Oh.
So, do you have like a little bit of panic on your face?
Mhm.
I was gonna say, if she ducks away, I'm gonna immediately be like, where are you going?
There's definitely some panic going on, but
I think I
only
need
see
to
that
find.
Is this the kind of panic that I recognize?
Are you here too?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I really wasn't sure if you came with us.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't sure either.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I would have offered you something.
I just say,
Now I just feel like an asshole.
I see that. Come with me. And I just
I need a bathroom right now. I need to go to the bathroom right now.
No,
I'm feeling very sick.
That's where I'm meeting you.
Thank you. Let's go to the bathroom right now.
Stop. Be quiet. Don't attention.
Roll.
Do you think that fruit
Stop.
did something to her stomach?
No.
She seems like she's had a very weak stomach these last few
Good.
weeks.
Oh, that's a 10. I thought it was a 19
11.
from over here.
I'm constantly saying, stop drawing attention.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just get me to the bathroom.
I see that.
There's you see the eyes look over you as you kind of dart off.
I pressed it. Your hair. What color's your hair?
Just brown.
I pressed it to blonde.
Your hair just.
Your shirt is blue.
Do I see this person?
You saw Mandalorian kind of panicking. I need you to make a sense motive to see if you could tell exactly what was conjured. I'm sorry. Sense motive is perception.
Fucking funny.
You saw Mandalorian looking at like that procession of people and then dart away.
If I turn around, can I see the person?
You see the procession.
Oh no! Is it one of the people I recognize?
What do you mean recognize?
I mean that I had dinner with her family, and do I recognize?
Oh! Yes, I forgot. Yes. This is
Oh God! Don't say anything.
I know, this is why I said, oh no!
Yeah, this is
That's
why,
what I meant!
this is why I'm getting you away.
yes. You
Well-
recognize Preston.
So this wasn't the one that was nice to me.
No.
No.
This was one
That
of the
was,
other assholes.
Yes. The youngest one.
There was the youngest
No, that was
one.
Dayton.
Okay, so it's one of the other assholes.
He wasn't an asshole. He was not.
a little smarmy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he wasn't the really bad.
But you see, as
No,
they
that
saw
was number
Mandalorian, they break off and start heading in the direction where they saw her go.
Am I in a bathroom or somewhere now?
You have
And
now
I'm
moved
kind of
into a
seeing
shop,
this too, like, kind
Okay.
of like,
and the shopkeeper. Hello. Are you looking
Do
for clothes?
you know, I might be. Do you have a dressing room I could use?
Oh, yes. Just right down there.
Perfect. I'm gonna go
I need
and
to ask that we keep your backpack here.
That is.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Wonderful find. Yes.
Take your backpack.
wonderful find!
Do you have anything in black?
Oh, yes, right here. And
Oh,
then
perfect.
you
I
have your-
grab it and I go back into the dressing room.
All right, you take a suit coat
Perfect.
and a.
Hot. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
No.
For that? Okay.
Sorry, Ken. I'm
Okay,
really
it makes
fucking
it
excited.
easier, but
Right.
it doesn't need to happen.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna
So you're spending the minute.
I'm spending the minute.
grab Mari.
Oh,
Okay.
All right,
And-
and this individual is currently walking towards the shop.
awesome.
I'm gonna grab Mari and then go and just basically go. Okay, this is weird. I need you to follow me because we cannot follow them.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're gonna go just like a little ways away.
Are you trying to stealth?
No, I'm just trying to not be seen with her.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to be in a different place because I know I'm.
Are you
really
trying to cover your
noticeable.
skin or anything?
No.
Okay.
I'm deliberately going somewhere else.
Okay. So
From her.
you've moved in the
As
opposite
like
direction.
a distraction.
As a hope.
Okay, so you go in the opposite direction with Mari. Marcena. I feel wrong calling you Mari.
That's for me, bitch.
Yeah.
I want to try. Because we cannot follow them. And okay, keep somewhat close. Like I don't want to go too far,
Okay.
but I do want to just be headed in the other direction.
As you're headed in that direction, you notice there's a lot of eyes towards you, being the only blue person.
See, I thought since there were like
Are you trying to cover your...
different people here, so that it would be okay that I was blue, but they're all staring at me
It
anyway.
is okay.
The white-furred individual comes up to you.
Hello!
Hi! I just had to say that your skin is beautiful. I know sometimes it's hard to be different, so I just wanted to
Is it
say...
hard to be
Do I know
different
what
here?
this person is?
Roll a nature check.
17 plus 2, so 19.
I need to remember the exact
Is it
name.
a Venaris?
I believe so. I'm gonna double check.
person?
Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys,
It
monkeys!
is a Venaris.
Sonara. Nice.
Monkey. I'm not gonna say that.
And they have kind of the white fur that comes over their entire face, and you see a tail that actually has like some rings on it and a bell on one end.
Is it different to be blue here? Or not blue? Is it hard to be different here? That's what
Of
I
all the places I've been different, this is the nicest place to be.
Oh good. I'm glad that it's not too hard.
Well, you know, besides home. But
Where is home?
oh god, of course.
You brought this
All
up!
right. You shouldn't have said it.
Well, I used to live in the Ensign Forest before the Ensign Empire destroyed the homeland.
Do I know that place? It sounds really familiar.
Roll a society check.
Oh, that's good. 19.
From your conversations with the captain, you know the Ensign Empire's on this continent.
Oh.
And
I think Megan just heard it somewhere. I understand why it's familiar. Good.
Where?
I'm from far away.
Okay.
But,
sorry, just put on my neck.
We
the
are
spider?
down there.
I hope not.
I am there, please. They cannot harm you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. This is, I don't know how to ask this question and not be mean. So, I've never seen anybody like you, and I don't think I have, anybody like you in my journal, but I might. I don't know if I've looked.
They look confused.
Sorry, but, what are you?
I'm a Venaris.
Oh,
What are you?
I am a Salsalan.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is.
We are the blue people.
I've gathered.
Yeah, but it's kind of a thing.
Okay.
That we are blue.
I have a tail and I'm covered in fur, so that's our thing.
Good.
Well, I should get back to my work, but I had to just let you know.
Okay.
I kind of go off. Love your hair, by the way. Magenta is beautiful. Magenta is terrible.
I agree.
Black suits you.
This pleases me. You can go.
And then we're gonna switch back to you. You've done your minute. I would like you to make a
Got you.
performance
I
check.
don't even know what I'm doing here.
Plus 20.
Performance check plus 20. That's probably good. Natural one.
You can't crit fail on skill checks.
29.
Okay, so you're very scattered and kind of panicked, but
Yes.
you make your transformation. It's just definitely not your best
Okay.
one.
Okay.
All right. So you're now wearing. Are you wearing that black outfit? Or?
Yep.
All right. So you're now wearing a suit coat.
Yep. And black hair.
Okay.
Scar.
You've done your minute. All right. Anything else you'd like to describe about your character?
Just kind of rough looking, tired looking,
Okay.
angry looking.
As you leave the room, the shopkeeper. Oh.
5 coins. You saw nothing.
So you're very scattered. That costs 10, but make it 15, and I
There you go.
takes 15 gold and just.
I'll take the back. I guess.
So you
take
see-
the backpack. And
You see
Thank
this
you.
very strange individual, who I would like you to make a.
If you're talking perception, I already did that.
Yeah.
I got a 17.
Man, you don't know
No,
who
yeah,
this is.
yeah, I figured.
Even with like the
Yeah.
circumstances.
So,
I walk out.
Do you grab your bag?
Yes, I grabbed my bag.
Yeah. So just
And I
grab.
walked out.
wait, hold on.
I want to start kind of. It's been enough time, as far as I know. So I'm gonna kind of start walking back in the direction I saw.
You've
it.
seen Nicodeme before.
Yes.
Okay, so you
I know
see
Nicodeme.
you see Nicodeme. You see your brother that as they are walking past you and go into the shop.
Good. Hello, babe.
Hello, Nicodeme. It has been a while. I've missed you.
You see this very
Same.
strange individual.
Oh, Molly, this is a friend of mine, Nicodeme.
Great.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Wait.
This is a friend of mine.
Okay.
Bay is my friend.
His name is Nicodeme.
Does he know Mandalorian?
Oh yes, quite well.
Okay.
Yes, I know Mandalorian.
Okay.
What are you doing here, Nicodeme?
I wanted to see Bay.
Okay, so you see
I've missed you.
you see your brother. So you're currently in there. Are you going in any particular direction?
Nope.
Looking for a tavern, bar.
Ooh, bar would be nice.
Right. Roll perception.
Ben knows exactly what's going on, and I love it. But
But Cal is so confused.
I am so happy.
I need a drink.
All right, roll
Oh.
perception.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Can I help?
It's 7.
There is what appears to be a very nice looking bar in this building. It's got what looks like expensive bottles of alcohol. And then further down, there's kind of a grungy looking tavern.
Hey!
That one.
That's more our style.
Head to the grungy tavern.
Alright, so you enter into the tavern. It's called Mira's Luster. And as you go in, there's kind of a smell of some smoked herb floating around. There's also some scantily clad men and women that are lounging around. There's a lot of pillows that are kind of put around this area. And there's an individual wearing kind of a sheer fabric that kind of goes around her shoulders, and she seemed to be in charge. Handsome, how can I help you?
I want a drink.
What's your poison?
What do you have?
We have
Actual poison.
Do they sell actual poison here? Because I like some.
We'll find out in a minute.
we have a
I need
dark
drink
ale,
first.
we have whiskey, we have patadka.
Patadka.
What is Patatka?
Patadka is a potato-based alcohol. Very strong. I tend to mix it with some flavors.
What is whiskey?
Whiskey is
You wouldn't like it.
it has a
Worse than the
good burn.
spoiled grapes.
A sheer fabric.
I'd like to try the Patatka.
Would you like any flavor with that? I have raspberry, strawberry, lemon, nodule berry.
Ooh.
You see them pull out this dusty bottle and pour probably 4 fingers worth of alcohol, no ice. And you see them pull in
Careful.
I
a
love
nodule.
to play. Sorry, Megan's in heaven.
I know, right?
And they pull off a nodule berry and just squeeze it in and stir it. 3 gold.
Ale.
You get a very large tankard of ale. Just 3 gold.
What time of day is this?
Like 11.
I don't know that
Happy
Meg
hour
has a
somewhere.
reference of alcohol.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, so I heard drinks and I went, great! Like milk!
Anything for you?
Yeah.
I said, be careful,
Blood
babe.
ale or anything of the sort.
Blood ale.
Yeah, it's a bit of an acquired taste.
Give me a moment. She kind of goes off. You see her descend into a cellar and yell, Harriet, you're in charge! And you see this thin little wiry woman just kind of sit in her place.
Hello, Harriet.
Just nods. And then the woman comes back up, and she's holding this deep blood red bottle. Unfortunately, I don't sell this enough. I can sell you the bottle.
How much?
Yeah.
2 platinum. It's all yours.
Great!
Oh,
Like milk!
doggy. How much does it weigh?
Weighs a pound. Would you like a glass?
I would love a glass.
You see this beautiful champagne flute.
I pour it into there.
Alright, do you have a corkscrew or
Oh, would you mind opening this for me?
pulls out a corkscrew and in one fluid motion passes you the bottle and gives you the cork, which you see
Pour
has a
it
very
for me, please.
thick red. Thick red, like this is.
I didn't pay 2 platinum for nothing.
My mistake. And she pours you, and it's very thick.
I'll take that as an apology.
It's a very thick liquid. She gives it to you. The first one, the rest you pour. And she puts the cork back in.
Fair enough. I'll take a drink of it.
It tastes like thick, rich blood with this very strong alcohol taste behind it. It's very strongly distilled. This probably isn't the best one, it's very old, but for being a blood ale, it's quite good. If
Not
not,
that bad.
well, I wouldn't sell anything if it was half bad.
You said
You?
you haven't sold it.
Cal's just sitting at the table. He popped his book out and he is working on a sketch of his arm.
Okay.
Look, it's just he doesn't even hear it.
Anything else? Food? Pleasure.
What do you mean pleasure?
Kind of
Sex.
gestures over at the
Oh, no, I don't do that. Thank you.
blood.
I'm fine.
Very strong alcohol taste.
Tempting. I'll think about it later.
This probably isn't the Feel best.
This
free
is
to
not-
speak to any of my employees.
This is not alcohol.
Ale, it's quite good. What's your constitution score?
Please don't let me get
15.
drunk.
Cal doesn't
You're starting to feel lightheaded, even after just a few sips of it.
working on over on a sketch of his arm. Look, it's just he doesn't even hear it.
Anything else? Kind of waves Harriet away. Where are you from?
Garcas Lake. What do you mean
Hmm. Interesting.
You can just let the
Oh,
slow down.
And are you all from Corpus Lake as well?
No.
No,
Oh, where are you from?
not
Or would
Corpus
you-
Lake.
To any of my employees.
The Lakatesh.
Familiar with any of these places? I'll leave you alone.
Hello. Hello. Good.
You can go with Raven.
And
I'm
then
going to
they
take
top
the
off.
rest of
No.
Bay's drink.
She
away
takes the
from
drink
her.
and tops
Bay.
it off with another
No,
squirt.
Bay.
I will only let you take it away from me if you acknowledge
Thank
I
you.
am not a her.
Bay. No more for thee. They are not holding their alcohol very well.
Damn. That is hard to say.
If it's easier, it's also in Raven Rock.
No.
Raven Walk. Oh, that is also hard. That is possible.
A gnome from Raven Rock.
Hard to believe. I know.
Oh. You say so. I will, your companions know Raven Rock?
No. Bay.
I mean, I think for the most part, they don't seem to protest anything.
No more.
I need you to, with disadvantage because now you're intoxicated, make a society check.
Yeah, do I know anything about this place? No.
You seem to be in the wrong area.
Okay.
No.
Raven
What did you
Rock?
get?
I rolled a natural one, so
Oh, okay.
so 4.
The name is familiar. You know that place exists, but you're probably just too intoxicated. to know.
think on that.
I would say where I'm from, but I was looking at my knowledge sheet. It doesn't say the city that I'm from, so I forgot.
You were from. I don't remember where it was. Porun.
Okay, I just say I say
Or, I'm sorry, Mariona.
I say like offhand that Mariana.
Oh, beautiful location. A little too religious for my
Karen was
tastes.
trying to get there.
You were so badly.
For most folks that I've met there.
Question.
Although, if I must say, if most of them use it for just political means, it's not actually for other time.
Makes sense.
There was a procession out there. People, a lot of supplies of some kind. Do you know anything about it?
So I forgot.
Maybe I could have something strike my memory.
How much?
Oh, and I hold out my wheel. I like not offering it, but holding it out. Do you have one of these?
I have no idea what that is.
Because sometimes so it helps
There you go.
focus your memory, and because that's really what it does.
The Beaufort family is setting up a market here. And apparently in order to set up the bank, they brought all the supplies. All I know is that there's quite a few interested parties that are looking to get into that bank.
Lucky you. I don't say that in character.
I was gonna be like,
I
why
stand
would that
for-
affect me in any way at all?
Lucky
So it
you.
would be Dayton and Preston Beaufort that are currently setting up this bank.
Do you know who's trying to get involved outside of the Beaufort?
I like Dayton.
Not for that price.
Dayton is nice.
Watermelon.
Oh.
Dayton is easily manipulated. And from what I gather. Youth. So if that's what you're interested in, I could tell you where they're staying. For a price. It kind of slides out, all back over.
So sorry. No! I put it over here. It was away from you both.
She's behind the bar. Like, she moves it. Actually, you're gonna make a sleight of hand.
Rude.
You can roll perception if you'd like.
I think
17.
I think
You notice
Martha's
her
between
grab
at
it
this point.
Probably.
and just let it go. You just noticed.
Where are they staying?
Kind of slides out, call back
I'll
over.
give you 3 more.
They're staying at the nicest hotel in town.
Naturally.
The Habit Ford.
Havenford.
Actually, I'm gonna make a slight of the
Where
Habit
is
Ford
this?
Inn. It's in the center of town, right next to the guard station, and right next to the new property where the bank is being set up. You can't miss it. It's not made of driftwood.
17.
Is it made
Thank
of
you.
glass?
Grab
I
it.
don't say that, but Megan's thinking of.
Let it go.
I don't think I will be going there.
Just.
But the information is appreciated.
No one really stays there except for the wealthy and traveling.
But you don't necessarily look like that. No offense.
I do alright.
Nicotine is the coolest.
I can give you more information about the boat forts for a price. Like who
No, thank
frequents
you.
this establishment.
Wait till your brothers is fucking! Who are they fucking? How often?
Like you, you,
La, 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 la,
you
la.
can probably guess.
You're right,
like-
Thank you. Will be necessary.
I'm around if you need more information. Pleasure
Understood.
or pain.
Have you ever seen Blue before?
No, I don't think so. At least not in one piece.
Water. For my friend.
Oh, water. Do we have any of that here? She laughs and pours out a glass of water.
Have some water, babe. There you go.
I have it.
Would you like to drink some?
I would not like to drink some, but I have it.
You can probably guess.
I would like you to drink some. Thank you. Will be necessary.
I'm around if you need more information.
Just a sip.
Are we going to talk to them or no?
No.
We're not gonna. But one of the, he's nice. He didn't question. Okay. So they're going to be made of
Okay,
glass.
who are you?
Nicotine.
Yes, that part was answered, but that doesn't answer all of the other questions associated with that phrase.
Well, then ask the question.
Implications go right over your head, don't they?
Nothing goes over my head. I'm taller than you.
Fucking
I would
guys.
catch
I love my friends.
Marcena's rubbing her temple right now.
Channeling her inner Sybil.
But they're wearing the clothes of someone that I'm acquainted with as they came out, and as you came out of the store, and they did not. So there's only so many things that can.
Did
be
you leave a
assumed.
message for her? So she would know where to find us again?
Yes,
Good.
I always do.
I know, but I have to ask.
That's alright.
I don't care who you are as long as you're strong.
I am.
Very strong.
There.
That's all that you need to know.
That's not true, actually.
Channeling her inner Sybil. Nira is looking very intently in on this conversation. Just
That is all you need to know.
Perhaps not something to be discussed.
So there's only so many things that can.
Did you leave a message?
she just turns ever so slightly and is staring at the bottles on the wall.
Hey Molly, can I try what you were drinking?
No.
I'm afraid you won't like it.
Can I see? Can I try it?
I don't think that's a smart idea, Base.
That's not true. Cal is actually he's gonna put his book away and walk out of the bar.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this
I think so.
Alright.
Unless someone does something, I think I think that's it.
Perhaps not something.
Your advisor is leaving.
I follow him. No! Caladrian, or Cal, where are you going?
Well, apparently I'm not needed, so somewhere else.
What do you mean you're not needed?
Well, I can't do magic with any kind of consistency. I endanger my friends whenever I try, and well, no
Well,
one
then
seems
why
to
did
tell
you
me
make them
anything.
your friends? That was your first mistake.
I see that. Oh, yeah, probably right there. Probably. But that just means I'm more wrong than I was before. So,
Wrong about what?
well, wrong about my being any kind of capable of travel.
You were trying to travel to see whether or not you'd be able to learn magic and utilize magic.
And
In the
apparently
way
the
that you
answer
want
is
to.
no.
Was it that spat you had with Bezamine?
No, the problem is that she was right. They were right. My mistake.
I can't hear you,
Yep, you can't.
but Meg's mad.
I'm glad you're perceptive enough to correct yourself, yes.
Yes, the problem is that they were right.
You think that they're right?
I know they're right.
Well, where will you go then?
Probably stay here for a while. Try and try and find some sort of work and make my way back to home eventually.
Sorry, I don't know anything.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, I'm so sad.
I can't tell you what to do with your path and your destiny, but
No.
I appreciate that you paid to get me home,
Yes. Oh,
and I wish you the best of luck.
thank you.
Don't visit Valakatesh. They will kill you when you get there. I can tell them not to send skeletal hounds or, the archers or any of the demons.
Thank you either way, but I don't think I'll be traveling much after this.
But if you do, send a letter ahead of time because that way I can greet you at the door. And then that way they won't kill you, potentially. Depends on how sneaky you are.
I will say that.
If you ever find yourself in that neck of the woods, say hello at the very least. If you find that maybe you
don't know.
want to have a
I'm a little
more...
terrified.
I don't think I will, but either way, thank you for providing some, I don't want to say entertainment, but maybe excitement is a better word. And,
I'm glad that I could.
I hope I have more, though I doubt I will.
Good luck.
God,
And are you out there?
I'm walking out of the door
Okay.
at this moment.
Yeah.
So I'm
Following
not
Bay.
being a
A
part of
drunken bay.
it. God,
I'm walking
Her up
away.
a little bit.
God,
I'm walking away.
I have something for you.
I'm walking away.
Stop and listen.
Why should I listen to you?
Why not?
Come back and I will tell you why.
I might have
The last thing you
interesting
told me,
things you could learn.
you've only told me the truth so far.
True.
And you've made me realize that I'm not ready to be out here.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back home.
Well, would you come back for just a second?
Why?
'Cause I have something for you. I already said that.
I don't know if I care.
You have to
God.
care first. Those were your own words,
If
Cal.
you don't want to care, you don't have to care. I will carry it, and if I should find you again, I will give it to you then, if that is what you want.
I'll take it if he doesn't want it. I like free things.
This is for him. I'm sorry. It's not very pretty, but it is useful.
Fine. What is it?
You could learn.
You only told me the truth. I come over. Oh. And what is it?
Take out a blank page from my journal, and I tear it out,
Oh.
and I write down
Why?
a bunch of magic runes that I remember. Not in any specific order. I don't really know what they mean or what they are, but I just write down a whole bunch of them, anything I can remember.
Okay.
And then I hand it over and goes, this is how you spell it. These are all different, they go to different things, but you had some problems with some of the drawings.
Make a spellcraft check.
Please don't mess it up.
15.
There's some runes you recognize and some you don't know. and then some that are corrected.
I just
Is the page as big as my spellbook normally?
A little smaller, but
Okay.
close.
Tuck it in the page then.
I didn't lie to you.
No, you didn't.
But
No, you're right.
I was wrong.
No, you weren't.
No, shush.
I've been shushed too long at this point. You were right. I was endangering everybody every time I cast a spell. And frankly, it was too inconsistent to really defend me.
But you weren't stupid. And for that I was wrong, and I am sorry.
There's some runes you
I thought you were stupid because your spells didn't work.
some that are corrected.
And you're
But
right.
no,
And they didn't work.
They
and I
didn't
kept-
work,
I kept
but it's
trying
not-
them, and they kept not working.
because it is not because you are stupid. You know the spell. You know the magic. You feel the magic in your blood. Do not let it die.
No, you're right.
I was wrong.
No, you weren't.
No. Knowledge is far more important than anything that we are.
I've been shushed
You are lucky. You come back blue and you do it again and again and again and again, and your life means nothing because you'll do it again.
too inconsistent.
But the knowledge, that is important. Don't let it die. If you want to go, you can go. I will not stop you. If you don't think you should be here, you can go.
And you're right.
But
And they didn't
You
work.
can't turn your back on magic.
keep learning. Keep trying. Fix the arm. And use it well. Can I try some of that wine? Or ale? Or some red thing?
How about some water? I want to taste it.
Either way, best of luck.
You're really going? That is important. Okay.
Get back now.
Best of luck.
Oh, I did lie to you. Are you okay?
No,
No, I didn't want to tell you about Nicodine in front of the woman with secrets. It's Mandelion. They're the same person.
that makes a lot of sense. I'll just point that out. So.
This is Nicodine, so they're not the same person.
Yeah.
I think. That's how I was
Same
explained.
body.
Yeah,
So.
it's weird, but it's the same body, so it's the same person. I didn't want to tell you in front of the lady who sells
And you don't
secrets.
say it
Not
out
the
loud.
same person. I'm not Mandy Lion.
Same body.
Yes, but I am not Mandy Lion.
Okay. Okay.
It's an intriguing one.
I'm sorry I lied.
Should I show him some magic and see if that
No.
tempts him?
There's nothing we can
I
do.
mean,
I know.
you could.
No.
Yeah.
There's really nothing we can do.
No, at this point.
Oh, sad.
All right.
Yeah.
So you head off.
Yeah.
Are you just wandering, or?
Probably gonna head to a not great but not bad hotel.
Okay.
Try and find something there. Then eventually gonna head back to the last continent, but probably gonna stay in the port town.
Okay.
Working with the priest there,
All right.
priest of Axis.
So you bid adieu to Cal.
And I can't leave because Megan's my ride.
This is true. I'm holding him hostage. So I do
You don't
all the time.
You could.
No.
All right. So Ben will be returning with a new character at some point. So-
So actually, if I get, do you have any spare character sheets on you, or do you need to print those out?
I would need to print them out.
Okay. I will go in the other room, and I got my phone, so I can start working on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're welcome to stay here and work on it too if you want.
I don't want to distract.
Okay.
Nope.
You don't need to be very distracted, but it's up to you.
I'll grab it for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, you still have your glass, which you took out, with your bottle of wine.
I put my bottle in my bag.
Okay.
Sorry.
That is
The real
only
reason.
Oh my god, I have taken over the couch!
She just wanted the couch.
Oh my god.
So you have your glass of wine.
Yeah, I am gonna
Leg room.
put my, like, it's not like a big, it's like a thin
It's a flute, yeah.
I'm gonna put the
You're welcome to stay
bottle in the bag with Pack Rat.
Okay. You have your.
stole. Oh, you.
You have your-
Oh, I bought
You
it.
have your tankard.
I thought I left my tankard in the thing.
Oh, unless you did.
No, I didn't bring it out.
We all just
no.
got our alcohol out to us.
No, I finished my tankard.
Before Bay can ask again if they can have more of.
Let's.
I'm just gonna down it.
There you
All
go.
right, so you watch as Marcina downs. It takes a little bit for it to actually down because it's so thick, but
Do I enjoy it?
oh yes,
And what time is it? Like noonish.
11.
it's like 11:15.
Stay drinking, bitches.
Well, that was tragic. I was gonna offer him lots of different solutions to his problem, but couldn't get a word in edgewise. So, all right.
I'm sorry if I stole your chance. I didn't mean to do that.
Still my what?
Chance to talk to
Oh no, I said plenty to him.
You're a
It's
little
up to
stumbled
him
drunk as
to
your
do.
alcohol
We
sitting.
should get something to eat.
I agree, Nicodeme. Let's do that.
Not at Mira's luster.
Although I did like it in there.
It's quite lovely, but I fear that the bartender's a little too generous with the drinks.
I agree. Where shall we go?
Let's look around. I'm gonna look around.
Roll perception.
Do it. Oh well, Nicodeme. Do it.
Nicodeme.
16.
You see that there's kind of a bistro that's kind of over. They have kind of
hell yeah.
outdoor seating.
Perfect.
You see kind of a panini-like serving.
Oh,
What
this
is
Other
it? What
baked
do
goods.
what do
This
the
is the new
patrons look
hipster
like?
joint in
Like
town.
rich, wealthy.
Not necessarily wealthy, but they look fluffy. There's a lot of butter on it, chocolate. There's toppings.
The people.
Oh, no.
They look like
Toppings.
buttery with chocolate toppings.
Oh, we're out of Mira's luster. I'm sorry. You got the pastries. Are they wealthy?
Fluffy and buttery.
Wealth is a different term in the
What do they look like? Oh, they're buttery and fluffy. Covered in whipped cream and chocolate.
That's me 90% of the
This is
time.
Mira's
y'all.
luster. Okay.
Ooh, okay, so
The
the
people
bistro.
look to be of moderate.
Okay, so it's not like a. Really
There's some
fancy.
there's some outsiders that seem to be there.
Okay.
Nothing in this locale is fancy.
Okay.
There's some that look nicer than others, but fancy is
I
like a
think
step
that's
beyond.
okay. Shall we get sandwiches?
Okay.
Absolutely. Is that even a question?
It is a
Go to the
question.
bistro.
It wasn't the question. She went to Boston.
It's a rhetorical
So
question.
you sit down at the bistro. You see the sign is currently covered. It looks like it's been damaged, and a small gnome actually prances up with neon blue hair.
I like your hair.
Thank you. How can I help you?
We would like something to eat.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Do you want them like a pressed sandwich, hot, cold? Particular meats, cheeses, toppings?
No meat.
No meats? Like a
Cheese.
like a veggie and cheese sandwich?
Yeah.
Yes.
Toasted? Okay.
Make that two.
Two?
Two. Make that two.
My friend is shy.
So you sit down at the bistro, you see this nice eyebrows. And
Meat.
meat, veggies, cheese,
Meat
hot
and cheese.
Hot. Alright. And anything to drink? Water?
Do you have anything for sobering people up?
We have a vinegar-based
Nope.
drink.
Alright.
It'll sober him right up.
Nope. Let's go with water and sandwiches.
That'll
Have
be
coffee or tea.
2 gold for everything.
2 gold. Alright, I gotta lost 10 golds. My friend is shy.
You spend a few minutes just kind of sitting at the table, and
I have more on Dolores.
probably 2 minutes later they come out with these various sandwiches, and they're toasted, and you see that there's this pad of butter that's currently melting. There's a salad by each one.
Yeah.
It smells phenomenal.
Alright.
You have like tomatoes and spinach and olive, and there's a thick provolone cheese. And it kind of ties it all together, and as you pull the sandwich apart, you hear the crisping of the bread. And it
Stop. You're killing me.
yours is just a slab of meat with cheese. I won't describe it for you, but it's very buttery.
Sounds delicious.
Yours actually has like a gnome face that's been kind of burned into the top. And just kind of it's winking.
I turn the sandwich over so it's not looking at me, and it just.
It smells phenomenal. You see that there's a gold piece stuck on the bottom of the sandwich.
I put that. I pocket that.
That would have broken your teeth.
Yeah. What were? Excuse me.
No, wait, don't do that. That's mean.
Yes?
There was a gold coin stuck to the bottom of my sandwich.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll take that from you.
No, I'm keeping it as payment for my teeth if they would have broken by
Potential
the
pain or
sandwich.
suffering.
Understandable. You be sure to keep that. And it walks off.
That sounded dirty.
Wait, I want to look at this coin. Is there anything wrong with this coin?
Yeah, roll perception.
Is it like mine? And I hold up one of the gold crown coins.
18 plus 5, 23.
It looks like there's like a brown liquid dripping out of the coin.
Ew.
Is it chocolate?
Yes.
Yeah, is it like foiled?
It's chocolate.
Oh my god. Why would you give me a poop coin?
Because he's a gnome! Gnomes are mischievous! This is a good kind of mischievous, so. Oh, it's only
It's
one.
dark chocolate. Yeah, roll perception.
Is it like mine? And I hold up one.
It also tastes faintly of raspberries.
Are you eating your sandwich, Kate?
Yeah.
No, I do not like gnomes, and I eat the rest of the chocolate and I put the foil away.
What do you mean like what? Why do you not like none?
I did not say that. I was just mumbling.
It's chocolate.
I didn't grow up around a lot of gnomes.
Me neither.
You give me a poop coin.
You then see like water with you see that has slices of lemon on each one and kind of comes over.
You are very considerate.
You asked me for water.
But this one has lemon in it.
Only
I have
the
never
best.
seen water with lemon. Oh well, not out. You get what I'm saying. In normal places, I haven't seen this kind of courtesy.
Only the best here. Is there anything else that you require?
Nothing.
No.
I made him mad.
Are you okay?
And he left. And I'm like kind of okay with that because he was like mean and he
Then
was
as the talk they walk
trying to
away.
figure out who he is, and I respect that, but he was going to hurt somebody and I didn't want him to hurt somebody, but I feel bad that I made him leave.
I'm a little sad to have seen him gone, but he needs to do what's best for him. I agree.
Only the best here. Is there anything else that you require?
It is what it is.
Now I'm going to have to find a
And we
new-
must move on.
Now I'm going to have to find a new international advisor. That's not going to be easy.
And I'm like kind of okay with that because he was like
Faye just looks.
and I respect that. That person would have to be your friend.
That's not true. Caladrian was not my friend.
That's true. He was nobody.
He never would have admitted to being my friend.
I admit to being your friend.
Well, have we finished?
Like you finished your meal. You feel a little more sober.
I'm just pretending like I didn't hear that.
Flashes those teeth.
What do we do now?
Good question.
Why don't we go ask him, see if he knows any more about when repairs and things?
Oh, the captain.
Because we've been here for a bit, so maybe he has information.
I suppose that wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't be done yet, but he might know more.
You're
they
right.
be able to stay on the ship while it was getting repaired, or would we have to find a place in town to stay?
You'd have to probably ask the ship and find out.
Okay.
Depends on the repairs.
Okay. Yes, let's go talk to the captain.
Let's find out.
Okay.
So back down to the docks.
Hello.
It's pretty easy to find. This area of the world is pretty flat, so the sails give it away. But you make it back to the ship. You see the captain is currently, like, yelling at this man. That is absolutely absurd. I'm not paying those prices.
Hello.
Hello, Bay. And kind of goes back to his argument. Well, if you're not going to pay the prices, then I guess you're just going to sink.
I'm not going to sink.
The captain just throws over a bag of money. Fine.
That's stupid.
And just kind of turns away.
Once the other guy leaves, I'll look at the captain and say, what seems to be the problem here?
They say that there's structural damage in the ship. They have to dry dock it. And then fix the mast, and then fix the hole in the ship. So it's going to be about a month or a month and a half.
That's an awfully long time.
Tell me about it.
You should have just purchased a new ship with that kind of gold.
Fortunately, this is cheaper than buying a new ship, and I am a little attached to this one.
Understandable.
So, your fare will still be covered. If you need, I can cover you for another ship whenever one is bound for Varenba, or you're welcome to hang around.
For a month.
Month and a half.
We can go to the monkey people. No, what were their names? That's very rude. I shouldn't have called them. Thank you. We can go see them.
There's some beautiful locations on Omoon if you wish to explore. There's the oasis to the west, the Firelands with the Cataclysm, the remains of the Moon Tower, Miracle Forest, Dancing
I
Empire.
know about the Moon Tower, don't I?
Mm-hmm. That definitely rings a bell.
What do I remember about it?
It should be in your knowledge sheet.
If we're going to be here a month, I would like to explore.
Agreed.
Because that's what I'm here for.
I don't want to stay in town.
I'd like to check out the Moon Tower.
If you can go through the Firelands, it's a little dangerous, but I'm sure that you can charter transportation or just be particularly careful.
Dangerous?
Well, yes, it's the Moon Tower. When it was destroyed, just shredded the land. And it kind of shows you a map, and you see how it kind of spider webs.
Hunger and spider webs.
Quite literally.
And there's like the spikes that you saw. The land has been destroyed by the event. How many over 1,000 years ago?
Now, where are we?
You're on the eastern north part, right by North Beach.
This one, Davrinia?
Davrinia?
Davrinia.
Okay. Oh, that is northeast. I was looking west. Sorry.
So if you want, I mean, it shouldn't take you too long to get there. Maybe a week if you're careful.
Let's do it.
Are you okay with that?
Let me think about it before we leave, of course. Jog my memory about things.
Luckily, supplies here seem to be cheap. So if you're looking for rations,
AKA Danica.
And this is the
her
captain still
notes
telling
over
us
what
this,
it
right?
was.
what's that?
Is this the
Specifically.
captain still telling us this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Captain seems to be very apologetic about the situation.
Okay. So, would we be able... He doesn't know me, does he?
No, he doesn't.
I have a question.
He just kind of assumed that you were part of the party.
Is there any way to contact someone at another continent quickly?
I'm assuming some sort of magic could do that, but unfortunately I don't have that at my
Could we
disposal.
find somebody here who does that? Would you guys mind?
Magic messages?
I would like to talk to my vizier. He must be
You
worried
just
sick
left.
about me. No, not my advisor, my vizier at the castle.
So it's different?
My right-hand man that helps me with all of my duties within the castle.
Do you know of any place where she would be able to have that done?
I would recommend a magic shop.
I'll
I've
ask
heard of
around.
scrolls that can sometimes do that.
I'll ask around.
I would assume
Where can we contact you?
I'll be around the ship. I'll be staying here.
And I don't know if I ever
Captain
caught his
Hunk.
name.
I don't think anyone's ever caught in the captain's
Captain
name.
Hunky.
And what's the name
McHunky
that I can
Pants.
contact you with here with the Dockmaster? An official title.
Melvillin. Captain Melvillin.
Melvillin.
Okay, Captain Sexy.
Will my friends need to find lodging
They just
elsewhere?
kind of. They just acknowledge it, but
I'm like looking at my hand and it's like claws. No claws. Claws.
Will my friends need
Claws.
lodging elsewhere in town?
theoretically you could stay on the ship, but I don't think the repairs are going to be quiet if you're attempting for rest. But you are welcome to stay, for those of you who have paid passage.
We could make money
No
here.
claws.
We could
Claws.
set up camp
No claws.
outside of town. I mean, I did it for 3 months in a goddamn wilderness.
Is Dolores still on the ship?
At the moment, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably get your steed.
It's not my Steve.
Sorry,
Sorry,
I
but yeah, no, I know.
We should probably gather Mandelion's steed.
Yes.
Oh, I'll go grab Dolores. Where is Mandelion?
She's talking to some friends in town. She
She'll
didn't realize
rejoin
we're here.
shortly.
Kind of looks at you for a second, and then shakes it
Oh,
off
this
and
is a
heads down.
friend of mine.
Oh, okay. And your name?
Nicodeme.
Melvillin. Forceful handshake. I like you. Heads downstairs. Comes up with Dolores. Dolores immediately comes up to you.
Hello, Dolores.
Starts nudging around in your backpack.
I don't have any fortune cookies.
And then goes over to Stacy's backpack and starts digging around.
Uh-oh. No! I move my backpack over and then I pull out a fortune cookie. And I crack it. And I keep the fortune and I give half the cookie to Dolores.
Alright, Dolores happily eats the cookie.
You spoil that mule.
Yeah. And then I eat the other half of the cookie while reading the fortune.
Oh gosh, hang on, give me 1 second.
You have cookies. May I have a cookie?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like a fortune cookie as well, Colton.
Okay, so there's 2 fortunes on each one.
Okay.
So base, it just says you person,
I am a person, it is correct.
and then the back says intelligence is amusing, wisdom is sickening.
Oh.
I have both of those.
And you, with your cookie,
Oh god, I'm scared.
it says an emotion is always life affirming.
Oh.
Is it though?
No.
And the other one says being a boss, 70% decorative and 30% glamorous.
I know. I look at this cookie and I just say,
Preach into the choir.
I know, baby, and I just keep eating the cookie. Don't tell me what I already know.
Perfect for you.
For being random, it's really perfect.
That was good. It's like they know or something.
I suggest we head out of town a little ways.
Right away. Well, at least let me contact my vizier before.
Oh yes, that's right. We have to find the magic shop.
As long as that's okay.
Okay. So you're all kind of looking for magic shops, so roll perception.
Sorry.
Ugh.
18.
8. Ooh, look at
21!
Hey.
You're distracted because you see your brother.
Oh, God damn it, Preston.
Not Preston.
Oh.
I don't scream
Nope.
it, I want to so bad.
It's like, oh,
So you see Preston. And
No,
just-
not
Oh, I
Dylan.
see Preston, or
I'm
do
sorry,
you see
not-
Dalton?
Dalton, my mistake. A lot of them are ns. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So
I see Dalton,
yeah,
and I'm distracted by that.
yes. You find a couple magic shops, as do you. You find one that's a little further down the road and seems to be a little more shady looking. Like it's kind of off to the side. You find kind of the more contemporary.
Let's go there.
babe.
Shady one.
Yeah.
I like the look of it. We're going.
If you're looking for the dark magic, that's where it'll be.
You
I
go
don't know
in.
about that, but I think it matches Molly's aesthetic.
I'm so glad you understand me so well,
I
babe.
do.
So you see that a lot of this is covered in curtains. And you see it's the Golden Scepter is the name of it.
The Golden Scepter.
The Golden Scepter.
Golden Scepter.
And it's got a lot of black curtains, and it does have this beautiful gold filigree design on the glass.
I like that.
It's also made of driftwood.
I like that
Like I
very
said,
much.
aesthetic.
You know me too well, Benjamin.
This is what we mean, we're friends.
We're going before assessing
So you open the door, and the curtains kind of pull back, and you see that there's not much visible in this room. It just seems to be black curtains, and then a single individual sitting in a chair.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello. They seem to kind of have their black velvet robe on, kind of an olive skin, blonde hair just peeking out, blue eyes, human.
Question.
Yes.
Do you have the capability of contacting someone far away?
Oh, I do.
How much would it be to utilize your skills? I don't have much.
Oh, well, that's not a good way to start off a bargain.
Well, it depends on whether you want money or whether or not you want ingredients. Because I do have some ingredients that might be of interest to you.
Interesting. Such as?
Hemlock. Have I
Really?
got your attention?
Very much so. Is it prepared? Or-
It is raw hemlock.
And how much?
I can give you a dose.
I would be willing to give you 3 scrolls. That would allow you to send a message of, 50 words or less.
Can they respond back?
Maybe, if they have their own scroll. It's a one-way message.
Of course he has a scroll. Sold. I said, hand him one of my doses of hemlock.
And it just kind of disappears in their hand into their sleeve.
Okay.
And you see them kind of reach blindly into one of the curtains and pull out 3 scrolls.
Cool.
You now have 3 scrolls of telescription, 50
Hell
words.
Yeah.
Easy potions.
I do potions. What are we looking for?
Something to make me not die. Like,
Like a
when I'm
healing
hurt.
potion?
Yes.
How strong? How potent?
How much does it cost?
85 gold for cure light wounds.
Dang.
Ooh, that's
170 for moderate. 360 for...
basically.
Seeing what Mari did, I'm going to pull out
Yeah.
my poison mushroom.
Oh.
Poison mushroom?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
I picked it
From
along the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
From
Was
the
it
cave,
the...
wasn't it?
It was close to the cave.
Like
It
outside
wasn't-
the cave?
It wasn't in the cave. It
But it
was
was a poison
close
mushroom.
to the cave.
Oh, the blue one.
Yeah. But I pick it up in a cloth, so I'm not touching
Okay.
it this time.
May I?
Don't touch it with your hand.
Oh, that
I
was.
pass you 1 cure light wounds
That's
potion,
all I need.
and they put it in.
Transactions, man. You don't have to have gold to make transactions.
Because I
Anything else? for you?
wasted mine on a prisoner. So,
Who then died?
Prisoner.
yeah.
That's shitty.
So I am in need. So, that's all I need.
Also, good sir, is it a sir or ma'am?
Interesting.
Do you have any pertinent rumors or anything that you've heard down the grapevine in these parts?
Regarding? I've heard many rumors.
I take it you're a purveyor of the darkness.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Interesting. Any rumors of dark individuals or things coming through?
There was a troop a few months ago that headed to the Moon Tower.
Who were they?
I don't know. I just heard rumors from Mira. If you want to know more, she'd be the one to talk to.
Okay.
Just don't tell her who sent you.
I don't think I trust Mira.
That's a smart decision. She'll sell you out for a discount on her rent.
What about any of her little fuck buddies. Do they have any information that they won't spread?
That they won't
Like
spread?
the diseases that they carry?
Oh, none of them carry diseases. She's very particular about bringing them to me.
I see. You're the person to come to.
Yes.
What is your name? Or the name that you go by here?
I go by Libe.
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 Libertad. Libertad.
Very nice to make your acquaintance.
And yours as well.
Maricena.
Nice to meet you, Marcin.
Have you heard about the crown?
Yes. If you say so.
Swoop that watermelon.
Ouch!
Later. I will discuss it with you.
I prefer Arata.
Arata was the one with the curses.
I know, yeah, I have literally the list of all the
Fascinating.
people.
So you like to let other people take the lead.
Or I am not directly involved.
Fascinating. Of course you keep yourself in a dark room like this.
They're so mean.
It's so safe in here.
Are we finished?
I suppose we are. We may be back at some point.
I look forward to it. If you have more herbs, I'll be willing to trade for them.
Give me something worth trading and we'll make it happen. And I leave.
I take out a gold coin with the crown symbol on it.
An opal.
And put it down.
Proselytizing!
And then I leave.
It's okay, I don't like
You leave the
erotic.
coin?
I don't like
You
erotic.
watch as the coin, as he points, and it lifts off the ground and he chucks it into behind one of the curtains. If you say so.
He is watching.
As soon
And I leave.
as soon as you
And
come
then
out of there.
Before you leave, you feel this like tug at the back of your neck, and he kind of waves you over.
I walk back.
And he whispers to you and leaves you.
no.
Anything against my baby Quan is fucking. I know.
You can get it fixed
How?
That was sweet.
if you pay someone
How much?
a few hundred gold.
I don't have that.
If you have something of value, I'm sure it'll help.
Who can I go to though?
Probably one of the churches. You can find a cleric that could help you
So a cleric could do it?
if they're strong enough.
Okay, I'm listening, I'll do it!
I just hear this from the doorway, like, I think she's having a good time in there.
I don't.
Babe. I think Bay's having a good time
Yes.
in there. I know Maricena wouldn't mess that up.
Yeah, it's just us that mess it up.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I don't like you, but I respect you. And I leave.
You hear that as the door opens and
You sound like you came to a good agreement there.
No, because now I gotta do a thing.
I'm sorry.
Or pay a lot of money to someone else to do it, and I do not have that money.
To do, oh.
I suggest if we're going to find a spot to camp, as opposed to getting an inn, that we maybe go and scout an area now.
Sounds good to me.
I'm good at scouting.
Okay.
I need you to make a percentile die roll for me.
Yeah.
My nefarious purposes.
Why are your purposes so nefarious?
They're always nefarious.
30.
Your leg kind of cramps,
Ah!
and you lose 5 feet of movement per round.
Whoa.
Why?
No! No!
It's like curse. No idea what you're talking about.
You don't know shit.
I know I don't know shit. I'm just, ow! Like, have a cramp.
And as you look at your leg, it's
Yes.
kind of black.
What the fuck? That can't be good.
That looks worrisome.
It's not totally black, it's got splotches.
I need to get out of town. Before anything else, I need to get out of town.
Okay.
Fair enough. You lead the way, Nicotine.
Okay.
Hobble.
I'm hobbling, dragging
You're almost
Dolores.
as slow as I am. like actually,
I'm
literally.
getting out of this goddamn town.
How much do you weigh?
Well, that's rude.
No, that's not they
Teasing
asking.
you.
They would, but that's not they asking.
Alright.
How much do I weigh? 125.
Plus your items?
Oh, yeah, a lot more than that. I don't know. How much do I weigh? Where do I find that?
So it's your total weight plus all the items on you.
Should be on
Total
the top
weight.
of your sheet is how much you weigh.
Plus all
Right.
of these.
Plus all of those, which is what?
Oh, not the one. Plus all of... Oh my gosh.
This
So
is
the
you ever
bottom of
wrote
the
it down.
inventory magic feat
29?
is the top.
That's part of it.
It's on right under class abilities on the one sheet.
So carrying capacity.
Then
Inventory, is that weight?
yeah.
Yeah,
and
so
then
all of
it
those
says-
added
Where it
together.
says total.
So 25.
58.
Okay, so 170 something, 80 something pounds.
Well, big girl. Boy.
Okay,
Whatever.
I pick up nicotine.
Alright, you're now carrying nicotine. Like, fireman carry? Baby carry? Piggyback?
Bridle.
Oh.
Okay.
So you're currently picked up by Bay and being bridal carried.
This is not necessary.
You're limping. Your leg hurts. I'm strong.
I appreciate it.
So you...
But let's find a place. I don't want you to have to carry me too long. We don't
Okay.
have to go far, just...
I'm a little slow, but I'm okay.
Okay.
You're
Make it-
almost as slow as I am.
I'm not that slow.
You could hop on Dolores if you need to.
I'm fine.
You need to keep up.
So you,
That was mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound mean, but it sounded mean.
you walk for a while and there's kind of an inn near the edge of town called the Crate and Barrel.
Is this far enough for you, Nicodeme?
Can we do this?
Yes.
Okay, I put you down.
Crate and barrel.
You see that it's actually made of old crates and barrels.
I love it.
Of course it is.
There's
That's
columns
awesome.
made out of stacked barrels.
I love it.
There's some glass, but it looks like it's broken pieces of glass that have been like put together in a stained glass style window.
Freaking cool.
I like
I want to make this place now. So we'll go in.
Why don't you see that you're leaving Dolores outside?
Yes, I don't think they'll let me bring the mule into the lobby.
So you enter, there's kind of a
Try.
small, portly woman, human, curly hair, gray. Hello,
Greetings.
how can I help you?
We need rooms.
How many?
2.
2 rooms?
2.
Anything else?
Wait, lodging for my mule.
Okay, I can give that to you. How many nights?
Can we start with 1 and see? We may be continuing on tomorrow, but we may need to rest further.
Sure. 1 gold.
For 2 rooms
Yes.
and a mule?
Mhm.
Alright, 1 gold.
We keep prices low but service high. Feel free to tip if you find it worth it.
Okay.
Here are your room keys.
Thank you.
She kind of just gives one to Marisen and one to you.
Right.
And your mule, just bring her on back.
Okay.
And put this collar on their neck, and we'll make sure that they're taken care of.
A collar? Like a harness?
It's just like a little like red ribbon with like a medallion.
Aww.
I hand you 1 gold. You've been paying an awful lot of stuff.
Thank you.
Sure.
Can I just kind of, I don't know, I'm a little nervous
You can sense motive.
about the collar on my mule.
Yeah.
Can I sense motive?
Yeah, roll
on that?
perception.
That seems kind of weird to me. I don't want to like mess with
As they hand you the medal.
11.
It just says under guardianship of the Crate and Barrel.
Okay.
It looks like it's a way to delineate so people can't just throw their animals in.
Okay. Alright, that's adequate then. It just kind of made me a little...
Yeah, that's good.
Where did I put a collar on my mule? Trying to steal my mule. Alright,
Make
so...
sure that you return the collar, otherwise there's a fee.
Of course. I think I'm going to go up to the room.
Are you going to put your meal?
Oh, yes. Actually, Bae, would you mind putting Dolores in the mule area?
Sure.
I'm going to go upstairs and rest my leg.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then also chain
Alright, so you go upstairs, you do your transformation. You take Dolores over. Do you go to your room as well?
How many people are in this lobby? Or like in everywhere around us?
In the Crate and Barrel at this moment, there's no one else besides you and the woman.
Darn it. I'm gonna go up to my room, I suppose.
Alright, it's modest. It looks like the beds are made of cloth and not stuffed with straw, but it's definitely a little lumpy. They also seem to have like a small vanity and a few candles that aren't lit. There is also a fireplace.
I will light the candles in the fireplace.
Alright. There's enough wood in there to last you for
Okay.
a day or so.
Oh, Packrat, I'm becoming so accustomed to this meager lifestyle.
Packrat kind of burrows into the mattress a little bit.
Well, at least I've got you, buddy. So, I guess it's time to make our call, huh? I take out one of the scrolls.
Okay.
And I'd like to call my vizier, Drago.
And what are you telling Drago?
Drago, it's your queen.
Okay.
Is this in my voice, or is it just a
You have to write it
written
down.
letter? I found myself in Omia,
10.
trying to make my way back to Valak Atesh. Please respond back to me so that I can ensure everything is okay.
Okay, it's one word.
Okay, okay. Trapped in that vile bard's body.
Knew it!
Is my body safe? Best wishes. I scribbled that word out. Those 2 words out, but I still use them, obviously. Your queen. The Black Raven. That's it.
And then as you finish, you roll up and there's a little place to write who it goes to.
Oh. Grand Vizier Drago of Valakatesh, the Raven Kingdom.
And you watch as it just kind of twists and looks like it's about to tear and then whoop, disappears.
Cool.
Let's hope this works.
You've made your transformation. You're now your leg is still splotchy and black.
figured it was.
But
Yeah. I don't know what to do.
you make it up to the room.
I don't want to go to the room.
Oh, you don't want to go to the room? Okay.
After I take Dolores, I want to go up to the lady we got our rooms from.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
If I were looking for, hypothetically, if I were looking for a cleric of some kind to get rid of a curse, where would I go?
I mean, you could go to any church and there would be a cleric capable. I mean,
Is there somewhere that will not cost me a lot of money?
that's a good question.
Is there a church for the clown?
Ooh, good question.
Who?
The clown!
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
He's really cool. You would like him.
I'm sure I would. If you're looking for someone cheap, you could try Arrow, the god of gifts.
healing on a discount.
Dollar Tree healing. I don't have enough money to do this.
I don't have any.
Or the God of Redemption, Smitten. I don't know if you have any ins with any of them.
Not with them.
Sorry.
Who's around here? Who's here?
Huvok, Smitten,
Okay.
Arrow, Valakor.
Oh. Okay.
But they're not the crown and they're not cool.
No, Valakor is a bad idea. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
If you need anything else,
Can
Stefan?
you not tell my friends I asked that? It's part of the curse. If they know, it gets worse.
Okay. I can keep quiet.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You as well.
Okay, I go up to the room.
Alright, you go up and Mandalion is currently laying on the bed with their foot propped up.
Kind of looking at it. Hi, babe.
It's kind of oozing
Hi.
like a gray fluid.
This doesn't look good.
It's not like dripping, but there's definitely like
Should we get it checked out? Maybe?
I don't think I have any choice.
Okay, well, I asked around to see if there was anybody good around, to help you. So we shouldn't go to Valakor. That's a problem.
Couldn't we just get a potion or something?
Well, I don't know what it is, so I don't know if a potion would work. And if it doesn't work, that's money we spent,
Okay.
So maybe if we go to someone who has a better idea, they might be able to go, oh,
So
I'll
like
use the
a
potion.
doctor. We should go to a
So
doctor.
like a cleric.
Okay.
Yeah, a cleric.
Okay.
We should go to a
Not
cleric.
much of a cleric person, but
We
okay.
should
Go to a cleric. All right.
But we shouldn't go to Valkor because he might be mad at me. But we could go to Arrow because we might be able to afford that. Smitten, but I don't know if we'll be able to afford that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This music is really appropriate.
So Valkor would be mad at me.
I'm a little nervous.
I don't know if he would be mad at me. He might be totally fine. But he might be mad.
But that means we have to go back into the city.
Yeah.
And now I'm Mandalion again.
Well, that's okay. I could ask where it is, and then we could sneak you there.
That would probably
It
be
also
best.
only takes you a minute. It's not like
That's
it's hard.
true. No, that's true.
You could
and I have
literally
other,
do it
I have
every
other
single day.
disguises if I need to use them. I don't
You
have
could actually
to.
do it every single day.
I
and
know,
you'd be
Faye.
fine.
I get that.
You're hearing this through the thin walls.
I just don't particularly enjoy it.
I know.
If I don't have to, I prefer not to.
I know, but this way.
I'm not a big fan of nicotine, but
Oh, I like him.
I know that's fine.
Oh, I like him.
He's a cutie.
So, room. There's a knock at your door.
At our door?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm moving.
Hello?
Sorry,
Jesus.
sorry,
Who?
sorry, I kind of overheard,
I'm a cleric all of a sudden.
that does not sound very good, I
What?
might be able to help, sounds like something's weird.
Who are you? Come in here. Who are you?
Door's locked.
I kind of can't, sorry, sorry.
Let's unlock the door.
I go over and I unlock
And
the
describe what they
Thank you,
see.
Okay, so you see a guy, actually, like, kind of basically average looking. He's about 5'10", like, mid-length, human, yeah. Mid-length, brown hair with, bright blue eyes, though.
Ooh.
Like bright blue eyes.
Like blue or
Yeah.
like bright blue?
Well, no, not like that kind of blue, but like very
blue.
vibrantly
But
blue. Very vibrantly blue. He's dressed in basically plain clothes, but it looks like you might have just taken something off. And he just kind of like, hi.
You can overhear all of this.
Hi, who are you?
My name's Lucas.
Lucas.
Yeah, sorry, oh, shit.
What?
You also see a Sansarin in front of you.
Also, wow. I have not seen one of you before.
We've closed the door, right? Let's go in and close the door.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm also not in this room.
Yeah.
So who are you?
Sorry, my name's Lucas. I just heard you guys talking about like going find some kind of cleric or something like
Are
that.
you a cleric?
No, but I might be able to help. Could I just real quick?
All right.
So, as you pull back, your clothing is now stuck to that seeping liquid.
Oh, damn it. Oh, it's disgusting.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not great.
No.
So,
There's a smell that's starting to.
ooh, yeah, that's not fantastic. Well, I don't know if this will work entirely, but we can try.
I'm game.
So you see he's carrying a bottle at his side, and he unscrews the top and kind of pulls out a glob of water.
Oh.
And kind of basically like just with his hands, it looks like, wraps the water around your leg and puts some effort into it, and except to point of burn to use kinetic healer.
We got water.
Basically.
Nice.
I forgot my dice outside.
I have to look that up real quick.
Basically, I set the point of burn to heal damage equal to the kinetic blast damage. So in that case, this would be 1d6 plus 4.
Okay.
That will increase a lot over the time.
Use this one. It's Jade.
Okay, cool.
I use it for all important D6 stuff.
Thanks.
What? It usually. Maybe it's just you.
You rolled it wrong.
You heal 5 points of damage. I don't know.
Okay. Did I have damage?
No.
Did that,
Oh, okay.
oh shit! Well, that didn't
Well,
work.
it removes some of the gray slime and the smell, but
Okay.
it's still still seeping.
But it's still a little.
Well, I thought that might help,
Well, it's a
but
little better.
I mean, it looks better.
I mean, I don't even know what it is. It just appeared out of
I
nowhere.
think we should go to a cleric.
I think you're probably right, actually.
It spreads.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Okay, but so we shouldn't go to Valcor unless we should go to Valcor because I know him, but like, he might be mad, because we don't follow him anymore.
I don't follow anybody, so.
No, I meant
I know, but I'm just saying,
because I'm special.
What's wrong with? Oh, I'm not here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna knock on the wall.
You
in between
do
our
hear
wall.
a new voice involved in all this, though.
I know.
So
So I'm gonna knock on the wall out connecting us. Just. No, fuck it.
You're still drunk.
Dandelion is insane, Molly. So if you could come here, please,
You just hear,
please,
and then you just hear
Molly.
the door,
Is that you?
and I
Are
come
you
in.
here? Hi, Ma. Oh, hi, Ma.
wow,
Hi.
you are a literally colorful bunch.
Don't do that.
True.
What?
She
Do
doesn't.
what?
She doesn't like that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
What do you
We try not to see the hair.
There's one pink eyebrow.
Okay.
Just one. The other one is black.
Pink is the new black.
Is that a fashion thing? I don't.
Don't worry, but just don't
She just.
mention it.
We don't even know.
Okay,
Well,
sorry.
you're pretending like I don't hear any conversation that's happening right now.
So back to the cleric and my
So we
oozing
need to
leg.
look at this.
That's disgusting.
So we need
Yes.
to take.
We don't know
to
where
a
it's coming
cleric.
from.
Okay.
Roll a nature check.
Is there a god you're?
Natural one.
Is there a god that you
It's gross.
shouldn't talk to? Is there a god you shouldn't be around?
I would recommend not talking to. Frick, what is the name of that one that the dark guy follows? That cursed one? I forget. I'm sorry. Arata. I would not recommend going to Arata.
Oh yeah, those guys are assholes.
Okay. Ergo is okay. You okay with him?
Yeah,
It's
no.
fine.
Ergo.
Arrow?
That's what I meant to say.
I don't have my knowledge.
Probably not. I mean, you know they're of a good pantheon. But that's
Oh, I
not
do
it.
know Arrow.
You
I
know,
literally know all of them.
I'll trust you both to
I
make
know
the
a
best
few.
decision.
I've heard of Arrow.
Velcor might be mad at me, so I don't want to go there, but we could probably go there.
It's up to you guys.
Do you have a preference?
If I had to, I would prefer not to have to go back into
Do you know
town.
any of them?
Any of what? Any of the tricks?
Gods.
Any of the gods? Well,
I vote Arrow.
Not really. I'm more. Well, my dad did some stuff with some of that kind of stuff, but
Who?
my dad.
No, it's a
Or-
god.
Oh, okay. He did some stuff with kind of the less savory ones. Well, mostly he did a lot of
You just
stuff.
choose a random god.
Well, no, yeah. One of the evil ones.
Wedro, god of fear.
He did a lot of stuff with Wedro. Not.
Oh.
Yeah. Turn.
no.
Well,
Yeah.
of course that's not. That I mean, he is the god of fear after all.
Yeah.
That's not
Turns out that works really well in shock and awe campaigns.
Okay, but do you know where Arrow is?
I'm probably from like the local
Roll a
region.
survival check.
Yeah. Cool. So with this guy, that'll be probably a 14 at the moment.
You know where a temple might be.
I think so.
Can you take us there?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, can I pick you up? Because you should not walk on that. What if I just like
Okay.
pick you up and like throw a cloak over you and we go, it's good. Okay?
Well, hold on. I think I have a kit. Hold on.
I have a kit for that.
I have my disguise kit.
I have a kit for that.
I'm going to try to disguise myself at least a little bit so I don't look exactly like Mandalay.
I could just
going back.
make a performance check. It's like, I think it's a +1 from the disguise kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
20.
You manage to form your ears and you look like an elf.
I'm
Perfect.
sorry, but I am awfully tired, so I'm going to stay here. But you all will be back.
Molly, do you remember that thing we talked about?
What thing?
The
yes,
thing?
that thing. I do.
Okay.
I mean, Danica has to leave at 10. That's why.
We're about to wrap up.
You,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind. Never mind.
you guys
I
have
will-
been traveling. You guys have been traveling for a while, haven't you?
We have, yes.
Oh, man.
It's probably like evening-ish, right? At
Yeah.
this point?
Yeah.
I mean,
Your leg is starting
yeah,
to
so
really
yeah.
smell.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
yes,
yeah.
we need to take care of
I'm just
quickly.
trying to.
Yes.
I forgot. It's not that late. I'll come with.
thank you.
I just wasn't entirely sure if I would have been
Because you
the
know,
most-
people don't
Understandable.
usually like me, and they like you,
Everyone likes
even when you're
me.
mean.
Why don't they like
So
I don't think.
I don't know.
You seem pretty nice.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
But they don't know that I like you. Do you want to be my friend?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm Bae.
Oh my god.
I've had one before.
And with that, that's where we're going to end it tonight. Oh no, that doesn't bode well.
It falls off.
Water kinetic, bitches.
We will finish the rest of your character and design it
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
next couple weeks.
Yeah, I got all the stats.
Love it.
I've got a backstory idea in my head.
Okay, awesome.
Dad's also kineticist who is basically trying to breed his
I don't want
successor.
to know.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Alright, so we will be playing, let's see, what's 2 weeks from now?
That would be.
The 14th of...
November.
November.
So we will see you all in 2 weeks at our usual 6:30 time, and we will have a new character named Lucas.
I like you guys.
Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you in a couple weeks.
I'm